territory at around the 34-yard line. 33 yards on the pickup for Titus Pourri. New set of chains, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Link, coming to the home side, looking for the corner, trying to turn it back in. Escapes one man, gets it inside the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. So good run for the first time on the evening for Colton Link. And that was a Flounder Seafood first down a moment ago on Titus Pourri's run. And this is going to bring up 2nd down and about 3 at the Tiger 39-yard line. Pourri at the quarterback. A.J. Medford in motion, quick pass outside. Medford pulls it in. He's got the first down, looking for a little bit more, puts a move on man. There goes A.J. again. He's going to take it to the roost. A.J. Medford, that is the Cardinals' biggest weapon so far this evening. And Kevin, how about the quick pass out to the side? That's a little something they've been working on for the last 5 weeks, and tonight looks like they've got it together.
Well, everybody's going to figure Colton Link, Braden Mastere up the middle around the end. That's what I said. We've got to stretch this field, put one-on-one matchups across this field against this defense, and that time, great job.
Bring it to us, Coach.
Let's do it. We're shifting out of the water bucket. Ty Foster to snap, Titus Pourri to hold, Joey Martinez to kick. High snap, Titus handles it, and Joey's going to knock it through. That's going to make it 14-6 Landrum with 7:18 left in the first quarter.
Barbershop of Bowling Springs, where everyone deserves a good cut. With 5 skilled barbers, including owner-operator Renee Patton on duty, quality service is their tradition. Open from 6 a.m. till 7 p.m. on Tuesday through Thursday, and from 6 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Fridays. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, 5535 Highway 9 in Inman, or 4135 East Main Street Extension in Spartanburg. Call for an appointment at 864-578-9787. The Barbershop of Bowling Springs. We want your head in our business.
All right, folks, we want to just give you a brief explanation. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties up here in the broadcast booth. If you were watching on YouTube, we had an internet outage there for a very short period. Unfortunately, when you end an event on YouTube like that and the source signal goes away, it just cuts the event off. So we've had to create a new event. So if you know someone who said the YouTube feed started to stop working, tell them to go back to our channel and search for Part 2, and hopefully we don't have Part 3 and 4. So
Martinez puts the foot to it. It's going to be fielded at the 24-yard line. Number 2 on the return, that's Ja'Cory Dodd. Number 14 on the stop for the Cardinals.
Good news is
Noah Hamlin.
Good news is we are recording a local copy of this, and we'll upload the event in its entirety after the conclusion of the game. If it winds up cutting off in 3 or 4 parts, at least we do have a local backup to be able to watch on archive. So you never know what you're going to get into on technical end on a broadcast.
And that's why you're in charge of it. All right, 1st and 10 Tigers, at their own 33-yard line. Gavin Forrester at the quarterback, 1 man in motion. We've got a whistle and I don't see a flag yet, but we've got a whistle before the snap. A little stoppage in play. Landrum boys are clapping. It must be against the Tigers. I think somebody must have lined up immediately in the neutral zone then.
Possibly.
Still no signal from the officials.
False start.
False start, okay. At a back 'em up 5, takes the ball back to the 28-yard line. Still first down. Forrester takes the snap, fakes the handoff to KB Henderson, takes it on his own to the left side of the field. Ball's on the ground. Fumble on the play. The Cardinals are signaling that they've got the ball, and Braden Mastere, I believe it's Braden, or number 10.
Braden.
Is that Braden that came up with that?
I believe
tater?
so. I believe it was Braden.
We'll watch it here on our replay, Steve. That ball.
All right.
It'll loop
No,
here.
it's actually, I think, number 10. Parker Bagwell?
Here it comes to you.
It's just that jersey's folded up. That's
all
an
right.
18.
It was Braden. Braden Mastere comes back from his sickness last week and already making an impact. First and 10 Cardinals at the Blue Ridge 34-yard line. 3 receivers to the home side. Direct snap back to Titus Poiree from the shotgun, and the little man's going to be slung down by the shoulder pads. Might be a slight loss on that one. Yep, just lost about a half a yard. All right, still in good position. As Poiree breaks the huddle. Link and Mashjar in the backfield, flanking him. 2 receivers to the top side, 1 to the near side. Handoff, nope, fakes the handoff. Option pitch to Colton Link. Gets away from 1 man on the right side. Headed toward the sticks. He's got a flounder. Seafood first down for the Landrum Cardinals. Down around the 21-yard line.
And that's what I'm saying. You've got them all. You basically create one-on-one situations with Colton Lincoln. You see right there, jukes that linebacker out of his shoes, takes it all for a first down. Incredible job run.
That's a play we have not seen this year. That's something that they've been practicing in secret, and it worked to perfection. So, first and 10 Cardinals at the 24-yard line of the Tigers.
We've only been here 6 minutes, and there's already 20 combined points on the board, Steve.
A.J. Lindsey in the slot. Link and Mashjar flank Titus Poiree. Here's the snap. Handoff. Mashjar's first carry of the evening. Breaks 2 tackles out to the outside and gets another flounder seafood first down for the Cardinals.
Right now, it is just left, right, middle.
We've got a penalty marker. Daggone it. Do something good, and they have to throw that dirty hanky out there.
Well, let's see who it's on. What an exciting start to this ballgame. It will be holding against the Cardinals.
We've got a player down on the field. It looks like a few cramps, and we'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to Landrum Cardinal Football here on Upstate Prepcast.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
Okay, they still haven't set the marker yet, but it's going to be first and 15 back at the 30-yard line of the Tigers.
A little more.
2 receivers to the far side of the field. 1 over here next to the Landrum sidelines. Poiree from the shotgun. Slings it to the outside. A.J. Medford pulls it in, and he's going to be hit hard over there on the Tiger sideline.
Helmet came off. He'll have to probably come out.
Took a licking over there on that one.
Somebody's helmet come off at least.
Yes, it was A.J. Medford's helmet. Came off. He'll have to set out a play. Medvar. That Tiger Band over there cranking up one of my favorite songs. little Neil Diamond. Second down and 14. High snap. Titus fields it under pressure as soon as he gets it. Gets away from everybody. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe it? Titus Poiree. Can you believe it? I can't even describe that to you, fans. Just watch the replay.
We'll see. I don't know.
Titus Bone Poiree.
We'll just see here. He just kept it. And we're going to let this thing roll through twice on here for y'all to see it here. It kind of cuts off the first part. Here it comes again. That's high, and that's like Johnny Manziel right here.
Oh, my.
With
Down
the 2
to
in
the
there.
coach. Coach, oh, my goodness.
Big time play. Here they come out of the water bucket into the normal PAT formation. Ty Foster to snap. Titus Poiree to hold. Good snap. Good hold. And the kick is blocked. That's going to make it 20 interim with 5:23 left in the first quarter.
Harrison's is the home of work, Western, and wow! For over 25 years, our family has been boots on the ground when it comes to work. We're the Southeast leader in Carhartt, and nobody has more in-stock work boots. Want to show out at the rodeo? Harrison's makes it easy with Western favorites like Ariat, Wrangler, and Combs Ranch. What about the wow? Well, our selection and customer service are sure to wow you. Shop Harrison's for work, Western, and wow. Upstate stores in Spartanburg and Malden, and online at harrisonsusa.com.
For over 18 years, JB Trees and Scapes has provided award-winning tree removal service to the Upstate and surrounding areas. JB Trees and Scapes specializes in tree removal of large, dead, and dangerous trees. Call Brandon Perret and his team at JB Trees and Scapes today at 864-497-8511 or visit jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees and Scapes, professional work at reasonable prices.
Okay, 20-6, the Cardinals up on the Tigers. Joey Martinez will tee it up. And Kevin, I just mentioned to you during the break, do we onside kick it here? Will he roll the dice here?
Be awful aggressive. We'll see.
Just a little pooch kick. That's the smart thing to do. Takes a bounce at the 25-yard line and picked up by number 2. He's got some running room. He's scooting away from Cardinals.
Whew, I'm glad somebody
Ja'Cory Dodd on the return.
Got a hold of him because he looked like he was about gone.
I think number 14, Noah Hamlin, finally brought him down.
We're going to pooch kick again. Don't kick it to him because he measured that thing up with momentum, and he was about one broke tackle there from adding another total to this board. And we're just 6 minutes over in the first quarter, and it's already 26 total points on the board, folks.
So the Tigers have it 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
If these defenses don't settle in, we're going to have some records set here in South Carolina.
That run by Titus Poree a moment ago, I just left it to y'all to watch. Fowler takes the snap, hands it off to KB Henderson. They got him by the shirt tail over there, immediately breaking through that front line. And that's big bruiser Brody Gosnell.
I tell you what, I said the only comparison I have, the number, the way, the high snap, that's Johnny Manziel there.
I hope you at home caught the full name reference to that little quarterback as he took it in.
Titus Bone.
Bone, I found out tonight his middle name happens to be Bone, and he's the grandson of Hambone, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
And 2 years ago when he took that, he wasn't very quick. He's a small guy, but growth spurts, working in that weight room hard, he was athletic enough to make that on his own. Tremendous growth.
Gosnell's tackle was for a loss of 4 yards. Fowler has to take it on the run. Good pressure coming.
That is number
70,
25.
Yep, 25 on the carry. Bryson Wyatt and Cornbread, 77. Dominic Evans on the stop. A gain of 4. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. Tigers at their own 40-yard line, just shy of the 40-yard line. We've got whistles and a stoppage in play before it gets started. Timeout on the field and timeout by the Tigers. And let's take one with them, Kevin.
Jeff Parks and his team of experienced real estate professionals at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services see Dan Joyner are lifelong football fans. And they know for a successful football team on any level, you must have great coaching and a good game plan. The same goes when purchasing or selling a home. Let the Spartanburg office at 170 Camelot Drive be your coach with the right game plan and strategy to make your real estate purchase go like a championship winning season. Contact Jeff Parks at 864-415-0336. Berkshire Hathaway, see Dan Joyner of Spartanburg. See danjoyner.com.
There's nothing better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinner, and snacking, and lots of HDTV sports. And now, when you can't eat and watch the game here, order online for pickup at to-go.
All right, back to the action. 3rd down and 11 for the Tigers. Back to throw. Gavin Fowler. Here comes the pressure going long down the sidelines towards the Blue Ridge sidelines. It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Kevin, that's what we need, a good defensive stand. And if we can go down and score this time, just keep putting it on them, keep putting it on them. Then we have to worry about old Henderson as much later on.
Yeah, I mean, if you that's going to be the key to it here. If you can force them to pass, you feel like you have a good shot. They've not been as successful as they have been on the ground, but a lot of game left, and we feel like we've been through 3 quarters. It's still 4 minutes left to go in the first. This game's incredible.
This fourth down is brought to you by the Home Run Cafe. Colton Link standing back at the Cardinals' 20-yard line, waiting to kick. High kick, good kick. It's going to take a bounce around the 35-yard line. And just a slight Tiger roll to it. So Cardinals going to have it in pretty good field position to start off this series, up around their own 16-yard line. Not too deep in a hole to worry about right there. Something operating room.
And like you said, if you can keep stretching his score out, make them throw. This is a young quarterback for Blue Ridge. He may have the talent there, but he's not been asked to do it. Experience in these type of games coming from behind, you like your chances forcing them to be a throwing team.
Pourri from the shotgun, takes a snap, hands it off to Braden Mascher. Braden breaking tackles. They've got him by the head. It looks like a face mask. There comes the flag. There comes the flag. Good call by the official. Finally. Whenever it's in our favor, I will favor the official.
St. Joe's about a decade ago, we had a baseball game over there on the field, and there was a guy from St. Joe's in the stands there that just kept saying, some of that Spartanburg County home cooking. Be like, we replied on, if we depended on Spartanburg County home cooking, we'd all be just ribs and bones. We get no favors, I promise you, sir.
New set of chains.
Talking about refs, I need to unmute our sideline. We're just.
They'll mark it from the spot.
You do it.
They'll mark it from the spot. They'll mark it from the spot at a foul. Takes it up to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Cardinals. Titus from the shotgun. Link and Mascher in the backfield. Snap goes to Titus. He hands it off to Link. Straight up behind the right guard he goes. Right up in there behind his center, Blake Bridges and Jaden Van Wettering. He's going to get 4 hard-earned yards out of that. 2nd down and 6 at the 37.
Kind of slowing it down a little bit here.
Titus takes the snap once again, hands it off to Link with running room. Link up to the 50, Link into the open. It's a foot race down to the 30, down to the 20. They're not going to catch him. There goes Colton Link. Touchdown, Cardinals. $63 yards.
Just blew the hole wide open up the middle, and Colton Link, you give him that much space, he's going to be gone, folks.
Down to you, Coach. Bring it home.
Yes, sir. Shifting over out of water bucket. Ty Foster to snap. Titus Pourri to hold. Joey Martinez to kick. Good snap, good hold. And the kick is good. That's going to make it 27-6 Landrum with 3:03 still left in the first quarter.
Transform your barns and homes with stunning outdoor art by Leaside Barn Quilts. Owner Mary Beth Tolman welcomes you to experience the rich history and legacy of American barn quilts. With satisfied clients across South Carolina, Kentucky, California, and Texas, allow Leaside Barn Quilts to commission your very own custom barn quilt made with a personal touch. Visit www.cdfarmsllc.com to explore samples. Leaside Barn Quilts, where art, tradition, and your story entwine. Discover the power of Mahindra at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Visit our website at sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of Tough.
Joey Martinez tees it up for the Cardinals. 3:03 remaining, 27-6 Cardinals. Good kick this time. Off the fingertips of the man at the 20-yard line. The ball's loose on the ground, back at the 9-yard line. Here come the Cardinals. Here come the Cardinals. As he backs up towards his own end zone, we might get him back there for a safety, but he eased his way out. From where the ball was caught, he lost 18 yards from where he started. Great pursuit by the Cardinals. Check it out on the instant replay because you'll see who made that tackle as well as we couldn't see from our angle.
Well, I didn't catch
Great
it.
special teams again by the Cardinals.
You had to borrow yet another. I'm a baseball man, so I have a lot of baseball references. That's like the hardest play to make is a low line drive heading right for the center fielder, and he misjudged that. He thought that was coming down, tried to jump for it off his hands, and then he went backwards trying to make that play and make something out of nothing.
You said something interesting during the break.
Yeah, I was part of the crew that went over Tech to help the Blue Ridge crew in their first game over at Chesney, and I was also talking today with Coach Boggs, the head coach at Blue Ridge, and he mentioned the first quarter has been a problem for them this year, and this game thus far, again, another hole, but a lot of time left, as we say, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, but they need to score quick.
Play action. Fowler takes it on his own. He faked the handoff to KB Henderson and took it on his own, and he ran the wrong direction because, you know what? Bruiser Brody Gosnell was sitting over there waiting on him.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it in the pregame, from everybody you've talked to, both their broadcasters, coaches and everything, they've played very well at times. They've played very well for a couple of quarters and everything. And I witnessed over that at Chesney. Got down 27-0 and really outplayed Chesney the rest of the way.
Loss of 3.5, maybe 4 on the play, Kevin. That backs them up to around the 8-yard line. See if the Cardinals can put some pressure. Fowler back to throw from the end zone. Heaves it long. He's got a man there under pressure. And it's in and out of the hands back there of number 1. Back there, Dylan Collins almost pulled that INT out.
Let's see if I
Good job. Good job, though.
He had it.
He had to stretch out for it.
All the way. And he was coming down with it. He actually had it in the hands, coming down with it, but just could not maintain balance.
Give the quarterback some credit, too, because he stood in there and took a big hit by Dominic Evans.
Oh, he got a taste of cornbread, did he?
He did.
All right.
That route was there early, but he kind of, after the pump fake, just was a little too late to throw that.
3rd and 13 for the Tigers. Pinned back at their own 8-yard line. Expect the pressure to come from that front 4. Handoff goes to KB Henderson to the right side. Gets away from several would-be tacklers. They just can't stop him. They let him go like they did Titus a while ago. He stopped short of the first down. Eventually, I think they hit him right at the sticks.
He was anywhere from 15 yards from the first down marker and just kept weaving around, and he's going to be close. We'll see if he.
I guarantee you there will be tackling practice next week because we had 6 hands on him back there and still let him get loose.
And
he's short. Goodness gracious, he stepped out of bounds a whole lot further away than that stick than we thought. And it's 4th down.
They're going for it.
They're going to go for it. 4th down and 4. It's 4th down and about 4. I don't know about this decision, but they're going to definitely they're going to try the quick snap. Going to try to draw them off here, maybe. Be poised, Cardinals. Be poised. Handoff goes to number 25. He did not get it. That's Bryson Wyatt. Not a very wise decision by the Tiger coaching staff. You may be behind, but you could always play another down, live another day. But instead, the Cardinals are going to have it at the 19-yard line. Thank you for that gift.
Well, I do think they were trying to draw off line there, and then hopefully, like I said, last time on a 4th down and even longer, they were able to, in a passing situation, have a draw there, and it just didn't work. Cardinals got great push up front, and sometimes you just out-execute.
3 receivers to the near side of the field. 1 comes in motion. Comes back to the near side. Wheel route. Pass complete to number 17. Pulls it into the end zone. That's Hayden Martindale with the Cardinal touchdown.
Guys, that was a great play. I don't know if you noticed. That was the same little quick screen pass they ran to A.J. Medvar that he scored on earlier. Well, this time we had a pump fake to the screen, and they let Hayden Martindale slip right out there completely uncovered.
All right. Thanks for that analysis, Coach. You know more about it than what we...
Sorry. Go ahead, Coach.
Here we go. PAT formation. Ty Foster to snap. Titus Puri to hold. Good snap, good hold. And the kick from Joey Martinez is good. That'll make it 34-6 Landrum with 1:16 left. Still in the first quarter.
had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Well, you could have talked to me anytime within the last 7 days, and I wouldn't have told you it would be 34-6 here in the first quarter against this Blue Ridge team. Joey Martinez lays the cowhides to it. It's going to be fielded at the 16-yard line. A little hesitant to bring it out. Finally does, gets it up to the 33-yard line. Mark Baker in on the stop for the Cardinals, along with number 7, Sam Smith. Sam's been big on special teams this year himself. Coach Bridges is in charge of those special teams. The old likes to roll the dice, as he told me the other day. Riverboat gambler. So far, what he's been practicing these last couple of weeks is working. They're catching passes. We have not thrown an incompletion, have we?
Why'd you have to say that, Steve?
Well, I'm not jinxing. As Titus is hot right now, so that's not going to be a jinx, Coach. When we're hot, Jerry Reed said, when you're hot, you're hot.
It's like the ESPN notification. So-and-so's got a no-hitter through the ninth.
Yeah, then it's out of the park. Fowler from the shotgun, rolls to the left, fires, got a man open at the 38-yard line. Samuel Maccabee on the reception. Sam Smith over there in on the stop, along with A.J. Lindsey. Excuse me, it's not A.J. I saw over there. It's Jaden Rose.
You know, you feel like you're in a good space here, but it's still only the first quarter.
Good for a Flounder Seafood first down.
And editing these interviews for Blue Ridge every week, you hear them constantly say how hard the boys play throughout the game. So
three receivers stacked to the left side of the field. Quick pass to the outside, almost picked off by one of the interior linemen come charging through there. Number 53, Dominic Whiteside's had a shot at that. It just went between his arms. I believe that surprised him. They stop him over a short game, maybe a yard, half a yard. It's a good play by the Cardinals. Sam Smith over there and Dylan Collins to finish it off, but that ball just went right through Dominic Whiteside's hands there.
Yeah, my point being, well, Cardinals has got to stay on it. They got to pretend this is a 0-0 game because these Tigers are not going to give up. They don't give up.
Oh, no. Second down and 9. Three receivers to the near side of the field, one to the top. Fowler to quarterback. Takes the snap. All quarterback keeper, and he's not going to get anywhere. He's met at the line of scrimmage. And you know who? That's Sam Smith coming up to make the stop. Sam's over there on that corner. At the, I would say it's a defensive end. Ladies and gentlemen, the horn sounds to end the first quarter of play here at the Campbell Coliseum. Your score.
I'm going to say one thing.
You're interrupting me.
I know. I know you're on a roll, but I don't know if there's an official record book of really good statistics around here, but I can guarantee you, never have the Landrum Cardinals scored 34 and a quarter. I can guarantee you that. Steve, throw it to break.
All right, 34-6, the Landrum Cardinals on top of the Blue Ridge Tigers. Stick around. We've got more action coming your way.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment, Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital.
Back here at the Campbell Coliseum. Some people might call it Cardinal Station.
Some people might call it Cardinal Station. I call it Campbell Coliseum.
That's right, Sling Blade. And thank you for coming up here and witnessing this ball game. Third and 11 for the Cardinals. Fowler from the shotgun, rolling to the right, slings it to the outside, got a man just beyond the sticks. That's a Flounder Seafood first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, rolling him out of the pocket there to avoid that pressure that's been getting to the quarterback up front, and that was a nice throw out there on 3rd and 11 when they had to have it.
Inside Cardinal territory at the just shy of the 45-yard line. Got a pair of receivers over here next to the Cardinal sidelines, one to the top side of the field. Fowler from the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to run to the right. Here comes Dominic Cornbread Evans to make the stop from behind. If you see this on the replay, look at number 7.
Yeah, let's see if we can show it here.
7 here come. This is some hustle right here. Look at the big guy from behind. Look, oh, can you believe that? That guy can motor.
They've been 56 both in on.
That's 325 pounds right there, ladies and gentlemen.
And he volunteered that information.
Yes, he did. I just asked him how much he weighed. Stopped in there for a loss of about 1.5 yards. 2nd down and 12.
We got a flag on the play, guys. What'd you say he said he weighed?
325.
I think that number might be low, Steve.
Depends on if he had anything to eat before the game.
Well, I know how much I weigh, and he don't look as big as me, so we'll know he's not too much more than that, but we'll see. Telling on myself a little bit.
Penalty. He's a big human.
Yes, he is. Penalty is against the Cardinals. It's about 5-yarder. Must have been lined up in that neutral zone or something. Not getting a lot of good signals out of this white hat this evening. He's giving signals shorthanded. 2 receivers to the near side of the field. Fowler from the shotgun takes a snap. Hands it off to number 25, looking for somewhere to go on that right side. That's Bryson Wyatt, the ball carrier. Ridden out of bounds over there by Dylan Collins. Dylan Collins is everywhere, every week. Gave him about 4, maybe 5 yards on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. Ball setting at the Cardinal, just shy of the 40-yard line. Handoff goes to K.B. Henderson. Break-in tackles. Now you see what we were talking about earlier. He's a dangerous runner, and he picks up a Flounder Seafood first down. I don't know whether he's greased up or what, but we just can't get a hand on him when he gets the ball.
And I'm saying it's 34-6. It'd be easy for them to really lay down, but we told you they've had bad luck in the first quarter. They played a lot better 2nd and 3rd. So this is their quarters. We'll see what they can do if they're going to try and claw back in this game.
Grayson Watson checks out. Henderson again, the ball carrier. This time no going. Brody Gosnell in there to stop him, along with Jaden Rose, number 25. Stop for no gain. 2nd and 10.
And Blue Ridge, this drive here is kind of done what I maybe expect them to do more of through the game. Kind of slow these drives down. Take your time, get your yards in chunks, and limit the possessions that Landrum can have.
Foster to throw. Incomplete. He's intended over
Flag
here.
on the play.
Intended for Emerson Stenrod. In the vicinity where it's usually holding in that vicinity, so let's see what the call is. It is holding.
Beautiful Friday evening here.
As Coach mentioned earlier, Coach Henson, that is, it's a beautiful night for football. Beautiful.
It's nights like this, Coach, in February when we're 40 degrees and the wind's blowing that makes me jealous.
With the penalty mark off, it takes it back to around the 20 and make it the 34-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down, 2nd down and 23. Gavin Forster, the quarterback from the shotgun, takes the snap, rolling to the left side of the field. He's got a man wide open over here, catches it, hauls it in at the 34-yard line. Number 16, Emerson Stenrod on the reception. He gets about half of the distance back there.
Stenrod had valiantly fought for yards there. He
got 13 yards out of that.
Yeah, and after the contact there, he made a nice hard. I mean, one of our Cardinal defenders had him measured up, but he stuck his foot in the ground and bounced off of him and got some more.
3rd and 10. Big play for the Cardinals here. Little delayed draw goes to number 25, and he's got plenty of running room, and he's going to take it all the way down. They stop him short of the goal line. Thank goodness. Good play there by Bryson Wyatt, the ball carrier. And I don't know what happened there, whether we were out of position or what, but we got beat up front on that one. That's
we
all
look
you
like
can say.
Noah's Ark right there. We just opened the floodgates and come pouring through there. Goodness.
All right, 1st and goal to go Tigers at the Cardinal 1-yard line. So KB Henderson checks back in at the running back. He's going to be flanked by Bryson Wyatt, but I think you know Henderson's going to get this tater on this carry. Penalty markers thrown at the line of scrimmage. And it is going to go against the Tigers. Oh, we needed that. Somebody flinched up front. That'll place it back around the 6-yard line. So, but there again, I expect KB Henderson to get this tater because we have not stopped him yet. So if it ain't broke,
I wouldn't be surprised to see him run another delayed draw there again because we sure ain't stopped it so far.
So it's interesting to see what the Tigers will dial up here with 2 receivers to the far side of the field. KB Henderson flanks Gavin Forrester at the quarterback. 1 man in motion, settles in. And there it is to KB Henderson, testing to the right side, looking for somewhere to go. The Cardinals just bounce it all up, and they'll stop him. We've got a penalty marker comes flying in. Over there, Dylan Collins making the stop along with Bruiser Brody. Gosnell's up in there. Watson is up in there also. That's Grayson Watson's up in there on the stop. What is the preliminary indication says it's going to be against the Tigers. I believe they might have got him for holding there. So let's back them up 15 more. Some discussion on the field taking place.
Be killer penalties for Blue Ridge if true to have that ball at the 1-2 yard line and
yes. Well, the Cardinals, okay, what's going on here? Let's see this mark off. They're going to mark it off against the Tigers. So that's got to be very frustrating for the Tigers coaching staff, as he said. If they could just get out of the first quarter, you got something going. You've got it at your opponent 1 yard line, and then these little things happen. It can be demoralizing. So it's still first and goal.
Backed outside.
Did we ever get an indication on what that was?
It was holding, but they didn't mark it 10 yards.
Not from the spot of the foul. They marked it from the spot of the ball, but not from the foul.
They went from the line of scrimmage 10 yards, puts it back at the 11-yard line. It's still first and goal. Gavin Forrester at the quarterback, KB Henderson the running back. Forrester back to throw, looking to the end zone. Had 2 receivers back there, but Dylan Collins gets a hand and deflects it out of the way. Excuse me. Dylan Collins deflects it. Braden Lance back there also providing some coverage.
Yeah, it was a good throw. And without that deflection, it would have fell right in the pocket there and potentially been a touchdown. But Dylan Collins getting his hands up, doing a fine job.
DJ's rocking the house, getting this place pumped up on 2nd and goal. Ball's back at the 13-yard line. Low snap from center, handoff to KB Henderson. Takes it right up behind his right guard, but Cornbread Evans is there, along with Bruiser Brody Gosnell and Van Wettering and Grayson Watson. Just a host of Cardinals on that interior line making the stop, playing tough.
Don't vacate the middle of the field. Put somebody in the middle, because if I'm them, I do another one of these delayed handoffs. It's been their best offensive play thus far.
3rd and goal. Snap, Forrester back to throw. Looking to throw into the end zone. It's going to be picked off right at the 1 yard line. That's Dylan Collins, I believe, that's pulled it up. Can't get a number yet. INT for the Cardinals. Braden Mascher back here in the corner. And he is down, I believe. And we're going to have to take a break while there's a stoppage in the action.
Here on the replay, Mascher cuts in front.
I believe he caught that in the end zone, didn't he?
He did. And we'll go to break.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Warrior Tree Service, your go-to tree experts. Family owned and operated since 2020, offering service from tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding. At Warrior Tree Service, we handle it all. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property back to normal. Visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com. To get a free estimate, call 864-278-2555. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive.
Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg.
Back here to Campbell Coliseum. Braden Mashdare shaken up after the interception. He's on the sidelines being looked at by the team trainer, and he looks to be okay. He might be back in here. 1st and 10 Cardinals at the 16-yard line. Link, the ball carrier, is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tycorian Campbell on the stop for the Tigers. Going to be stopped for no gain, Kevin. 2nd and 10.
Now we'll see the offense function without Mashdare.
3 receivers, 2 to the top side of the field, Link testing the right side, and once again, stepping up to make the stop for the Tigers is Tycorian Campbell. So they're definitely keying on Link, but how did somebody come through there so easily 2 plays in a row? Big loss on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 16. Got 2 receivers to the Landrum side, 2 to the top side of the field. Torrey from the shotgun takes the snap. Pump fakes. Wide open. Wide open. Had him, just overthrew it just a bit.
Nothing but green grass in front of him. Goodness.
That was intended for Roan, I think.
Beautiful route, beautiful structure, and it looked good out of his hand, just maybe a little too much mustard. And
that was Gehrman, the intended receiver, and that's going to bring up 4th down, be the first punting opportunity for the Cardinals this
I've heard quarterbacks say sometimes those wide open guys are the hardest ones to throw to because you get so excited and you just put all you can into it.
Well, he made a great effort. Link's going to be punting from his own end zone. We've got a stoppage in play, timeout on the field.
And we'll take one with them.
Are you tired of dealing with tire troubles? Look no further than Blue Ridge Tire, your one-stop destination for all your tire needs. From flat tire repairs to computerized wheel balancing, we've got you covered. Offering top-name brands like Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Blue Ridge Tire is conveniently located at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Call us now, 864-879-0703. At Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
4th and 16, Colton Link punting out of his own end zone. Gets the kickoff. Good kick. It's going to be fielded at the 41-yard line. Returner taking it to the right side of the field, in and out of traffic, busts into the open, and he's going to take it all the way home. Touchdown Tigers on the punt return.
Yeah, it was just an awkward punt coverage for us. I mean, he got it so wide open, and there were just angles all over the place. Somebody didn't run down at the right route and angle.
Tucker Upton with the Tiger touchdown. Down to you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Looks like we've got number 6. That must be number 8. Oh, Hastings on the long snap.
82, Coach. Mitchell Bobbitt.
Mitchell Bobbitt, he's kicking. Let's see. Good snap, good hold. Ooh, Colton almost got there, but he's able to knock it through. That's going to make it 34-13 Landrum with 5:40 left in the second quarter.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
Okay, back to the Kemp Beller Coliseum. Landrum Cardinals on top of the Blue Ridge Tigers, 34-13. Kevin, I want to reach out here and give a little shout out to someone in the Cardinal fan base. I do believe this young lady has a jersey retired up there for softball in that gymnasium, celebrating the 2nd anniversary of her 20th birthday, I believe. Happy birthday goes out to Caleb Emery's mother, Miss Anita Bradley. We told her we'd give her a shout out. Happy birthday, Miss Anita Bradley, Mama Cardinal, as I call her. And Kevin, I've been here with you. This is my 5th year. You've been in this booth for 5 years yourself. I was on the field for a long time, but the first person that reached out a hand of friendship to me when I came to broadcast with you guys at Landrum High School was Anita Bradley. And just a good Cardinal fan, so happy birthday. As the kick goes from the Tigers, A.J. Medford fills it at the 16-yard line. He's already taken one back, and he got it up to about the 30-yard line.
Guys, that's Terrell Edwards,
number
4.
Excuse me, yes, Terrell Edwards. Thank you, Coach. We got so busy up here giving our birthday wishes out to everybody, and hope she brings that hot dog by that she promised for that shout out.
Well, it's always wanting food.
Well, you know how it goes. 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 31-yard line. Titus takes the snap. Link gets it. Puts a move on a couple of guys, and he's going to get about 11 yards and a Flounder Seafood first down.
Sometimes those guys are running out in front, and sometimes they come running back to you, and you just got to guide traffic there, and that's what Link did to gain a few extra yards on that play.
Got 12 out of that, I do believe. So it's 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 44-yard line. Handoff goes to Link, picking his way through traffic, bounces to the outside, run out of bounds inside Tiger territory around the 44-yard line.
Somebody, one of the Blue Ridge coaches commented to me today and said, he's a 6th-year senior, right? Feels like he's been around forever, and it does, and we've enjoyed every moment of it. One of the most dynamic young athletes we've ever had here at Landrum High School.
They haven't got the chain set up over there yet. That's a Flounder Seafood first down for the Cardinals. They've got the ball at the 46-yard line of the Tigers. Quick pitch out to the outside. Colton takes it, turns it back up inside. Takes it down to around the 41-yard line.
Just great vision and cut by Colton. I think stands him out amongst other running backs to just be able to see that little tiny hole and cut on a dime and be at nearly full speed. His top speed maybe not as much as some others, but that acceleration gets him great separation.
On 2nd and 5, Link gets the call again. It's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. He might get a yard out of that.
Not to say it isn't fast, because he can certainly outrun any of us, lap us twice in a foot race, but
Haskell Edwards on the stop for the Blue Ridge Tigers. They give him a yard, maybe 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. At the 41-yard line of the Tigers, Titus takes the snap, pitches it back to Link, looking for some running room. They're on him real quick. They were expecting him that time. It's going to be stopped, and he's going to lose about a yard maybe on this one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Decision time here. Blue Ridge has scored here to make it a little closer. You don't want to necessarily give them another possession, but here at this part of the field, I almost figure we'll go for it.
Fourth downs are brought to you by the Home Run Cafe, serving delicious smoothie bowls, protein shakes, and mega energy teas at 810 North Main Street, Greer, South Carolina. Timeout, Cardinals, and we'll take one with them on fourth down.
For over 18 years, JB Trees and Scapes has provided award-winning tree removal service to the Upstate and surrounding areas. JB Trees and Scapes specializes in tree removal of large, dead, and dangerous trees. Call Brandon Perret and his team at JB Trees and Scapes today at 864-497-8511 or visit jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees and Scapes, professional work at reasonable prices.
Jeff Parks and his team of experienced real estate professionals at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services see Dan Joyner are lifelong football fans, and they know for a successful football team on any level, you must have great coaching and a good game plan. The same goes when purchasing or selling a home. Let the Spartanburg office at 170 Camelot Drive be your coach with the right game plan and strategy to make your real estate purchase go like a championship winning season. Contact Jeff Parks at 864-415-0336. Berkshire Hathaway, see Dan Joyner of Spartanburg. See danjoyner.com.
Okay, big play coming up. Big fourth down and one for the Cardinals at the Tiger 39-yard line. Pourri from the shotgun. Flanked by Link. Link gets the handoff. It's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be close.
It'll be very close.
Very close, but I think he got it. I do believe he got it.
Yeah, it should be a first down, guys.
I think he got it about a yard. That should be a Flounder Seafood first down. Forward progress stopped him at the 30, just shy of the 35-yard line.
I mean, it's very
From
obvious.
where I'm at, it's a first down.
I mean,
it's
the
obvious.
angle you see the ref, he's 2 yards past the marker on the other side.
Yeah,
first
it's about a yard.
down, Cardinals. They're keying in on Link right now, so it's going to be tough sledding for him, so he's going to earn every yard he gets. Once again, it's Link. Holy moly, and there comes Old Yeller out, and a little.
All right, let's get this under control. We're going to step away for a quick break, folks.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC, life well planned.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital.
Than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinner, and snacking, and lots of HDTV sports. And now, when you can't eat and watch the game here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com. When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
For over 18 years, JB Trees and Scapes has provided award-winning tree removal service to the Upstate and surrounding areas. JB Trees and Scapes specializes in tree removal of large, dead, and dangerous trees. Call Brandon Perret and his team at JB Trees and Scapes today at 864-497-8511 or visit jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees and Scapes, professional work at reasonable prices.
Harrison's is the home of work, Western, and wow! For over 25 years, our family has been boots on the ground when it comes to work. We're the Southeast leader in Carhartt, and nobody has more in-stock work boots. Want to show out at the rodeo? Harrison's makes it easy with Western favorites like Ariat, Wrangler, and Combs Ranch. What about the wow? Well, our selection and customer service are sure to wow you. Shop Harrison's for work, Western, and wow. Upstate stores in Spartanburg and Malden, and online at harrisonsusa.com.
All right, we're back here in the second quarter, 3:32 left here in the first quarter. Landrum currently up on 34-13 on Blue Ridge. We've had a little momentary stoppage in play so that everyone can collect themselves and gain their composure. And we know that these officials, they pulled the coaches together and the captains, and these two coaches have a lot of respect for each other. We know they're going to work this out, and hopefully calmer heads will prevail throughout the rest of this game, and we'll get back to some good football here. So
let's sling it down to Coach right quick with it's showing second down and 20, so there was a penalty called on us?
My understanding of what I originally heard was it was going to be offsetting, but obviously it was not.
Okay, Colton Link takes the snap. To the left side he goes. Plenty of running room. Down the sidelines go Colton. Payback to the Tigers from Colton Link. The first down and more. First and goal for the Cardinals. Link again. Cuts it back up inside. Link in down near the end zone. No signal yet. Gets it down there around the one. There's the signal. Touchdown, Colton Link. Colton Link. All Colton Link on that series. Down to you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Lined up in the water bucket. Check and see what the defense gives us. We don't like it, so we're going to shift back into PAT. Ty Foster snap. Titus Pori to hold. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is blocked. It's going to make it 40-13 Landrum with 2:44 left in the second quarter.
Love coming to the Flounder.
I love going to Flounder. The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
"That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again."
And we're back here at the Campbell Coliseum. 40 points in the first half of play for the Landrum Cardinals, Kevin. Impressive.
Yeah, the Cardinal offense clicking on all cylinders. Blue Ridge going to try and get this. They want to cut it in half at the halftime. They'd be 40-20, but the Cardinals defense has really stepped up, tightened up, and see how the rest of this half goes, Steve.
And Joey Martinez tees it up for the Cardinals. Looks like KB Henderson is deep. Set to return, standing back at his own 10-yard line. A little pooch kick. He's going to take a bounce at the 25-yard line and field it on the hop by number 4. Running towards that Blue Ridge sideline. That's Tucker Upton on the return. Looks like Dylan Collins once again in on the stop, along with number 17 of the Cardinals.
Laundry has soiled the side. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Hayden Martindale on the stop. Yeah, Laundry has soiled the sod.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Old Yeller makes an appearance.
Well, I can't believe it either because there ain't been much called throughout this game. And I'll leave it at that.
I think this might go against the Tigers. I think it is.
A lot of we tend to see.
I believe it was a personal foul.
We tend to see at this level every week. There's never really a lot of clean games. A lot of flags.
Penalty mark. Markov takes it back to the 15-yard line. That's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. 2:37 remaining in the first half of play.
I blame myself for introducing video because now they know they're on camera time. They want more. They want more visibility.
Gavin Forster takes the snap, rolls to his left, under pressure from Whitesides, and here comes number 51 to make the stop for the Cardinals. Grayson Watson with the sack. Good job, Grayson Watson.
And good job there by the linebacker, everything. They did not lose him in contain, able to keep him right there for a minimal gain. Great pursuit and pressure. Didn't break down and over pursue and leave it wide open to run downfield.
And Grayson, you listen to this later, and that's shades of Unc right there, son. That's shades of your uncle. 2nd down and 8. Forster back to throw, going long down the right sideline. It's going to be picked off back there in the secondary. No, it's going to be knocked down. Braden Lance had a hand on it. Good effort by the Tiger receiver to knock it back out of Braden Lance's hand.
That was a great job by the Tiger wide receiver because Braden had that measured and brought in, and that wide receiver just went up at the same time and made a heck of a play to really save a drive there for Blue Ridge.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. Ball back at the Tiger 17-yard line. Forster rolling to the right, slings it right at the sticks and brought in. Let's see and it is a reception made. That should be enough for a Flounder Seafood 1st down.
They're moving them. Blue Ridge has 2 timeouts according to the scoreboard, but 1:49 left, and this should, I don't know if he got him going out of bounds or tackled, and they just.
Delayed handoff. Goes to number 25. Bryson Wyatt. Big Cornbread Evans in on the stop. We're a little bit late with this, but the second quarter of play has been brought to you by Blue Ridge Tire. We won't leave you flat. Visit them at 2701 Highway 101 North, Greer, South Carolina. Or give them a call at 864-879-0703. Forster takes the snap, looks to the right side of the field. Reception is made up around the 40-yard line. Immediately knocked out of bounds by Dylan Collins.
Quarterback for Blue Ridge is probably having one of his more effective nights throughout the season. Again,
he's a good thrower.
Good talent. It's just inexperience. He's not had a lot of time. The game is much faster up here, and we see week to week, if you look at his stat line for Blue Ridge, it's much improved.
Back to throw again, rolling to his right, slings it outside, and it's going to be complete over here next to the Landrum sidelines around the 46-yard line. Emerson Stenrod on the reception. Give him 5 yards out of that, bring up 2nd and 5.
I think we have a timeout, Steve.
Yeah, let's take one with him.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Landrum Cardinals fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
Back to action. The Tigers with the ball. Penalty markers on the play. We stretch that commercial. We're trying to get all we can in.
They want to give our Landrum Cardinal fans an opportunity to get their GSP security. They get so much off if they text the number, so we didn't want to leave it off.
That's right. Pay attention to that. That offer goes out only to the Landrum Cardinal fans.
That's right. And Blue Ridge, if you're listening to your broadcast or go back, you'll get an offer on yours that you can. I'd go back and listen this week and get your offer too.
Let's see what this dirty yellow towel is about. I think it's going to be against the Tigers, probably a hold.
We figure most Blue Ridge fans have muted us and listening to their broadcast and watching our video. So
it's quite all right. The Blue Ridge crew, like we said, is part of the Upstate Prepcast family. One of our newest members. This is their first year broadcasting for the Tigers, and we're glad to have them aboard.
That's right.
Second down and 15. Trip receivers to the top side of the field. Forrester takes the snap, rolling to the right, and he's looking. Nowhere to go. Under pressure. He gets away from Brody. Penalty marker comes in. It's going to be hit hard over there. A.J. Lindsey laying the wood, but this is going to come back.
We'll see again in the vicinity of holding, we feel.
Yes, I believe it is. That's the guy that Brody is playing in front of. He applied the pressure, and I believe there was nothing left to do but try to grab at his shirt to hold him back. Bruiser Brody Gosnell, I'm telling you what, the guy hustles. He hustles. I say that a lot about a lot of guys as Brody comes off and Big Cornbread Evans comes in replacement. But our guys do hustle. They really do hustle.
Yeah, every game is different. You never know if you're going to win or not. But regardless of the scoreboard and the result, if your guys are hustling, it makes it a whole lot easier for a coach to enjoy his job, makes our broadcaster's job, even win or lose. It's even funner in the win, but even in the loss, if your guys are hustling, playing hard, doing the right things, it makes everything much more enjoyable.
Second and 23, Forrester. Little delayed handoff. They've run that several times tonight with good yardage.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you, you're going to see that again next week.
Number 25 on the carry. We got penalty markers. That's Bryson Wyatt. Late penalty markers coming in. This may go against the Cardinals.
I think it will. It's going to be after the play, too, I believe.
Could have went either way on that one if you're watching that. This one really could have been called either way, but getting a little chippy, but we don't want that. So,
I think
it was second down and 25 or second down from here to Blue Ridge. Depends on this call.
I believe it's going to give Blue Ridge first down, I believe.
If it's a personal foul. Did he call unsportsmanlike or a personal foul?
He has not called anything
He
yet.
just made a signal, and I missed it.
It was personal foul that he made, but that doesn't necessarily mean much of what I've seen so far.
What are you saying, Coach?
Yeah, y'all can bait me, but they got a lot of more making up to do on these little chippy plays that have been happening all game.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to take control of it again, but
yeah. Well, it's a passionate, like I said, we said coming in. These kids grew up close together, and you finally get the opportunity to play, and sometimes your emotions get the best. But, I think, like I said, the officials have done a good job at times of slowing the game down and separating things and letting these – we have to remember these are anywhere from 14 to 18-year-old kids, and their emotions run high. They're not like us adults. So They've done a good job so far managing this and keeping it under control.
New set of change for the Tigers. Ball is at the Cardinal 49-yard line. Trip receivers to the top side of the field. Forrester takes a snap, rolling towards the Blue Ridge sideline. Fires. Got a man sliding and making the reception right at the sticks. Number 9 pulls it down. Ashton Stokes. Flounder Seafood first down for the Tigers. The clock's rolling, 26 seconds. Forrester again, rolling to the right. This time he's going to pump it deep. Nobody over there. Great coverage by Dylan Collins. He just ran his intended receiver that he was covering. We just ran him right out of bounds. Great coverage. He was on him like flies on stink.
Yeah, great coverage there. That was a little high on the throw and a lot of mustard on it.
You know, Coach, I practiced that one, remember? I'm
proud of you.
Make sure we said stink.
Good job.
2nd and 10. 22 seconds remaining. Forrester back to throw. This time's going down the sidelines. Long, incomplete. Dylan Collins back there riding him like a horse again. Dylan Collins, he's not going to give you nothing back there. He's going to be riding you like a pony.
He did a good job. That's kind of like working with your hips there to kind of box out a little bit. Didn't really lay a hand on him, but just kind of boxed him out. Dylan's also a basketball player, I believe, and a little technique there, and that ball was really kind of uncatchable.
Yep.
Even if contact would have been deemed to be made, I don't think there was a chance for
Got
that.
Dylan Collins on the corner over there. Terrell Edwards on the corner over here. This time they're going towards Edwards' side. Ball is going to be complete to the 22-yard line. Edwards lays the lumber to him in there along with number 22, closing the gap, Ty Foster. And we're going to have a little stoppage in play here again, ladies and gentlemen. And we may go to a commercial break, but I think everything's settled down. And there's just a little over 8 seconds remaining here in the first half of play.
Yeah, it's going to be a good break here for a nice 15, 20-minute break, and I think we need this. Let's just get through these next 8 seconds and get on into halftime here, guys. We can do this. Promise we can do this.
Well, I've been on both sides of this spectrum. I've been in a situation where I was getting clobbered, 40 points by halftime by the Clinton Red Devils, and you can get a little frustrated. I've been on the side where you were leading comfortably at the half.
And get frustrated.
And get frustrated, yeah.
Little of both happening right here.
Yeah. See, it's the first cool night of the season.
And again, like I said, you can't underestimate the distance of these schools. They know each other. Their families are related. There's just it's high in emotion night here, and we're going to make it to halftime and be okay and kumbaya. And
so I don't know what the penalty was against the Cardinals, so that should have given them a first down. The Tigers with 8 seconds to go in the half. The ball is going to be placed at the Cardinal 23-yard line.
It should have been offsetting.
I would have thought so, but.
Which I think it was. This was the spot.
All right, we've got timeout on the field. Let's take a break with them.
Hey, Kevin, have you heard about Bell, Carrington, Price, and Gregg?
No, JB. Tell me about them.
They're an amazing law firm founded by Griffin Bell, who's not just a brilliant attorney, but he's also a good friend of mine. He's reliable, fair, and honest. Someone you can truly trust.
That's impressive, JB. What kind of cases do they handle?
Oh, Kevin, they cover a wide range from business to finance to real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. They got you covered in 10 practice areas.
Wow, JB, that's quite diverse. Are they only local?
No, not at all. They're helping people all over the Southeast with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama.
Well, that's great, JB. How can I get in touch with them?
Just give their Greenville office a call, 864-272-0556. The team there is friendly, approachable, and always ready to help.
Well, JB, that sounds like the kind of firm I need on my side. Thanks for telling me about them.
No problem, Kevin. With Bell, Carrington, Price, and Gregg, you know you're in good hands.
And we're back, Kevin.
We're back.
All right. I thought you were supposed to be like one of those Hollywood producers
Yeah.
and point to me and say, and action.
Just trying to get to halftime, Steve.
Here we are. It's first and 10 Tigers at the Cardinal 23-yard line. Just a little over 8 seconds remaining. Forrester takes the snap, surveys the field, rolls to the right, under pressure, and he goes down. Jason Van Wettering with the big quarterback sack for the Cardinals. And that'll do it for the first half of play, ladies and gentlemen. An exciting first half of play here at the Kemp Miller Coliseum. Your score, the Landrum Cardinals 40, Blue Ridge 13. Stick around for the halftime festivities.
Yeah, folks, we're going to take a break here. It's about a 15-minute halftime, and we're going to play some of our sponsor ads here. These sponsors, we encourage you to listen to this. If you have to get up and go to the fridge, get you something to drink, something to eat, keep this on in the background. Listen to these sponsors. Take them into account and stuff, because these are the people, ladies and gentlemen, that allow Upstate Prepcast to do what we do, to be able to bring these games into your living rooms, to wherever you are tonight, and not charge the schools anything. All this completely free to you and the schools, everyone involved. We don't charge a dime. We just accept sponsorships, and these people are the people that allow you to enjoy what you're able to enjoy tonight. Again, Cardinals up 40-13 at the half. Enjoy these sponsors. Support these who support Upstate Prepcast, and therefore support your Landrum Cardinals or your Blue Ridge Tigers, too, if you're with us on the video side.
For over 18 years, JB Trees and Scapes has provided award-winning tree removal service to the Upstate and surrounding areas. JB Trees and Scapes specializes in tree removal of large, dead, and dangerous trees. JB Trees and Scapes can also make your outdoor vision a reality by creating retaining walls, patios, and stunning fire pits and outdoor spaces. You can trust JB Trees and Scapes on the job, as their team is fully insured. JB Trees and Scapes also has a 5-star rating on Google and has had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for over 14 years. Call Brandon Perret and his team at JB Trees and Scapes today at 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees and Scapes, professional work at reasonable prices.
Love coming to the Flounder. I love coming to the Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Landrum Cardinals fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
Hey, Kevin, have you heard about Bell, Carrington, Price, and Gregg?
No, JB. Tell me about them.
They're an amazing law firm founded by Griffin Bell, who's not just a brilliant attorney, but he's also a good friend of mine. He's reliable, fair, and honest, someone you can truly trust.
That's impressive, JB. What kind of cases do they handle?
Oh, Kevin, they cover a wide range, from business to finance to real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. They got you covered in 10 practice areas.
Wow, JB, that's quite diverse. Are they only local?
No, not at all. They're helping people all over the Southeast with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama.
Well, that's great, JB. How can I get in touch with them?
Just give their Greenville office a call, 864-272-0556. The team there is friendly, approachable, and always ready to help.
Well, JB, that sounds like the kind of firm I need on my side. Thanks for telling me about them.
No problem, Kevin. With Bell, Carrington, Price, and Gregg, you know you're in good hands.
Step into the barbershop of Boiling Springs, where everyone deserves a good cut. Open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesday through Thursday, and 6 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Fridays. The barbershop of Boiling Springs has 5 skilled barbers, including their owner-operator, Renee Patton, with over 20 years of experience, meaning that quality service is their tradition. Choose from flat tops, high and tight, business cuts, and even kids styles. Razor shaves and facial shaves, they've got you covered. Your head deserves the very best, so visit them at one of their 2 locations serving the Upstate at 5535 Highway 9 in Inman or 4135 East Main Street Extension in Spartanburg. You can book your next cut by calling their phone number at 864-578-9787. Barbershop of Boiling Springs. We want your head in our business.
Notebooks, pencils, Kleenex. You got everything on their list. But what about when they start asking for more new clothes and shoes? Don't stress. Just head to Harrison's, the home of work, Western, and wow. In-store or online, we make it easy to shop for the entire family. The kids will love favorites like Southern Marsh, Haybo, Southern Fried Cotton, vintage Havana shoes, and much more. Plus, Harrison's has a huge selection of Hey Dude shoes for men, women, and kids. Western wear is more your style? Mosey on over to Harrison's. We've got Ariat, Cinch, Kimes Ranch, Wrangler, and more for the entire family. From show-stopping cowboy boots to Muck the Stalls work boots. In fact, Harrison's has more in-stock boots than anyone else. And of course, we have plenty of Carhartt and Ariat work for men and women. Work is our roots, but we're so much more. Harrison's even has bog bags, Olakai sandals, Costa Del Mar shades, and Kanga coolers to help you soak up the last bit of warm weather. Shop Harrison's in the Upstate and Spartanburg and Malden, online at harrisonsusa.com.
Rev up your driving experience at Blue Ridge Tire and Greer, here to cater all your tire needs. Our mission is simple, to offer you the latest and greatest in tire products and service at incredible prices that you can afford. At Blue Ridge Tire, we prioritize customer service above all else. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will assist you in finding the perfect tire for your vehicle, ensuring the best fit and performance with brands such as Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Once you give Blue Ridge Tire a chance, we're confident you'll be coming back for more. Our commitment to quality and service speaks for itself. So why wait? Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Give us a call today at 864-879-0703. That's 864-879-0703. Or drop by our location at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
Transform your barns and homes with stunning outdoor art by Leaside Barn Quilts. Immerse your barns and homes in the exquisite charm of custom American barn quilts curated with care and creativity by owner Mary Beth Tolman. Their hallmark, tailored barn quilts infused with a deeply personal touch. Every stroke of paint carries a story, every quilt pattern a reflection of your individuality. With satisfied clients across South Carolina, Kentucky, California, and Texas, allow Leaside Barn Quilts to commission your custom barn quilt today. Barn Quilt Quilts by Mary Beth will color your world with heritage and creativity. Remember, it's not just an art, it's a legacy you can call your very own. To view samples of their work, visit www.cdfarmsllc.com or call 864-205-8210 to learn more. Leaside Barn Quilts, where art, tradition, and your story entwine.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough. Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
At Warrior Tree Service, we're more than just tree experts. We are your tree care warriors. As a family-owned and operated business in Inman, South Carolina, and surrounding areas, we're dedicated to keeping your trees healthy, safe, and beautiful. Our team of experts offer competitive pricing and exceptional workmanship, ensuring your satisfaction with our services. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding, we offer a comprehensive range of tree care services. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property. Our excellent communication and customer service sets us apart. You'll receive regular updates throughout your project, and the same dedicated crew will be with you every step of the way. Warrior Tree Service is licensed and insured, upholding the highest quality and safety standards. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Contact us today at 864-278-2555 or visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chuck, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
All right, we're back here at the Campobello Coliseum, as Steve calls it. Some of you know it as Cardinal Station. I think it can be both, but one name will enter. Two names will enter, one must leave. But
that's right. You know, the Coliseum thing came about because, you know, the coach is trying to build a program here, and we all know that Rome wasn't built in a day, and this is kind of the largest structure in north of Inman, anyway.
Northern Spartanburg County, yeah.
Hey, we'd like to thank a senior student here, Miss Maya Ambule,
Maya
Ambule. I'm sorry, Maya. And she keeps up with a few stats for us here. And we'll start off with some halftime defensive leaders for the Cardinals. Braden Mashier has an interception and a fumble recovery. And the front, these four numbers here, 62, Brody Gosnell, Jason Van Wettering, Mark Baker, and Jalen Rose all have tackles for loss on that defensive side. Offensively, quarterback Titus Pourri is 3 of 4 passing for 59 yards and also added a 26-yard rushing touchdown. A.J. Medford started the evening off, returning the opening kickoff 85 yards for a touchdown, and followed that up with a 40-yard reception from Titus Pourri for a touchdown. Colton Link has 63 yards rushing so far. He has a 10-yard touchdown. And number 17 also has a touchdown for the Cardinals, and that would be Hayden Martindale. It's an exciting first half of play. Kevin, when's the last time you ever saw a Landrum Cardinal team put up 40 points in a half? First half at that.
It has been a very, very long time, and I don't know if it's ever happened, but I think maybe once or twice, but not at the caliber of quality opponent like a Blue Ridge would be. So
let's see if we can sling it down to Coach and if he can hem up Coach Bridges.
Yes, sir, guys. I'm here with Coach Bridges. One of the things we've been talking about a lot tonight is scoring 34 points in the first quarter. That's a big deal, something that we haven't seen in a while. What can you say? Who are you proud of with that offensive execution?
Well, it wasn't just the offense. Special teams scored the first one with a kickoff return. Offense did great, and the defense set us up for a couple of those scores, giving us the ball and you know, going in our territory. Just a great all-around first half by our team.
Coach, what are you looking to do here in the second half?
Keep my foot on the gas and let's go.
You heard it there.
I like that. Just keep the pedal to the metal, Coach.
Well, we know he'll have no trouble doing that as we're about 2 minutes away from our second half. Cardinals up 40-13, and it's been a fun night here at Cardinals Station, the Campobello Coliseum. I'll eventually get on the right path, Steve, but hope to see you. Hey, Coach, do you have any update on Braden Mashier?
I have not gotten an update on him. I would think probably just at this point, I would say he's going to be out the rest of this game. I don't think it's anything serious by any means, but when you're up 40-13, really not a whole. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to put somebody back in that, you know. I believe what happened is he took a helmet off the knee, which is always not fun.
That 325-pound guy laying on the ground there in front of you stretching, he's okay?
Oh, yeah.
You want
Dom's
to stick that
fine.
microphone down there and ask him how much he weighs? Catch him right quick.
Hey, Steve wants to know. Steve wants a weigh-in. How much you weighing in at tonight, BG?
340.
340.
Ask him if he's wanting a bowl of cornbread and
you need
milk.
Cornbread and some milk after this?
Nah, I need me a nice juicy steak.
Nice juicy steak.
Tell him, give me 3 sacks and a fumble recovery. I'll take him to the Golden Corral.
3 sacks and a fumble recovery. Steve's going to take you to the Golden Corral.
Oh, well, I think I already got one of those sacks. Just need 2 more and a fumble recovery.
2 more and a fumble recovery. You're going to Golden Corral.
And I'll take you in style, son. You'll be riding in a convertible all the way.
He said with the convertible top down.
Well, I tell you what, he's done quite a job if he's added 15 pounds in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you would have really thought. I think he might have lied to us the first week.
Yeah, I think so.
The more you practice, the more you're actually supposed to lose weight.
I might have been throwing that out there a little bit early in tonight's game. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Well, we're out ready to get this second half underway. Nice 15-minute break in the action, and both teams looking to come out and hopefully get out of here all healthy and eligible for next week. As we have
somebody asked me the other day, said, y'all do not interview players much after the game. Why is that? And it's been my experience when I was a sideline guy. Sometimes they're not talkative, they're young, and sometimes you never know what a hot mic may pick up in the background, so we have to be careful. It's not the kids, but it's the fans that rush the field. So that's really the reason. It's because, you have a lot of people.
Sometimes it's the kids. You never know.
What was my first interview with Mr. Talkative?
Mr. Excitement, Peyton
Atkins, and he had returned an interception to beat Chesney here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In the waning moments, my first year doing sidelines.
Chased down, basically got beat on a pass and chased the guy down, knocked the fumble out, then intercepted to help win the game. Two phenomenal plays.
So I asked him, I said, son, how does it feel to get an interception and win the game with it? And he froze on me, and he says, what do you want me to say?
Hey, P. Diddy was a man of few words.
That was the Chesney killer.
Yeah, man of few words. Only ate chicken nuggets and Reese Cups.
And was a stone-cold killer when it come to Chesney. That big play to seal a win in football, won us a region championship on a walk-off hit in baseball. P. Diddy, hope you're watching and your spirit's with us next week.
All right, Joey Martinez is getting ready to tee it up for the Cardinals. This third quarter play is brought to you by the Barbershop of Bowling Springs. We want your head in our business. Located at 5535 Highway 9 in Inman and at 4135 East Main Street in Spartanburg. Martinez lays the cowhides to it. Going to take a bounce at the 24-yard line, picked up and returned up to about the 33-yard line before he's going to be met squarely by number 14, Noah Hamlin.
Blue Ridge getting into that territory really this far down. They really need to have an answer offensively here on this first drive to come out, to cut the lead in half, to have, I believe, a real shot to make a comeback in this game.
Well, we hope that they don't make a comeback.
Nobody said we hope they did. We just said they have to.
I know. But, Coach got on me about jinxing us earlier in the game about something,
Well, maybe I'm jinxing them. We'll see.
That's right.
I jinx everybody.
Hey, remember the wide open third down conversion, or the wide open third down throw that was overthrown a little bit?
Yeah.
That was the first pass that we dropped after you said that, Steve.
Thank you, Coach, for reminding me. Forrester in at the quarterback. Two receivers to the near side of the field. Handoff goes to KB Henderson, right where they started off at in the first half. He's going to get about 5, maybe 6 out of that.
Yeah, I really think the strategy.
Donovan Whitesides.
You want to be dynamic offensively, but Blue Ridge really could benefit from a ball control type offense here in the second half. Make your drive score. If you get 3 or 4 drives, methodically go down and score on those and keep the Cardinals from licking their chops on the other side.
Second down and a long 4. Gavin Forrester at the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off to KB Henderson, breaks it to the outside. Lots of running room, gets away from several Cardinals, puts a spin move on, gets it across the midfield stripe, deep into, well, not deep, but inside Cardinal territory at the 42-yard line. I don't know why they can't get a hand on him. I mean, did they grease him down with possum fat before the game or something?
No, he's got some fantastic spin moves in there. He's just like, it's like Colton. He's just
We've
able
got
to
a penalty marker back here too, so this may be coming back, Kevin.
There's holding on the play.
Yeah, like Colton, he's able to cut real quick. Maybe not quite as good an acceleration, but still good enough to really squirt through those holes and get there.
He is definitely tough between the tackles.
And then he can absolutely, he can carry 2 or 3 down the field. He's a good running back.
So that's going to negate the hard run by Henderson with the penalty assessment and take it back to the 31-yard line of the Tigers. That'll bring up second down and about 14. Gavin Forrester, the quarterback. Excuse you, Kevin. Got a little bit of a cough there. Henderson flanks him to his right side. 3 receivers to the far side. Back to throws Forrester, looking to the right, slings it outside. He's got a man at the sticks, and he's going to be caught by the shirt tail over there. I think it's Dylan Collins making the initial contact. And notice Sam Smith, number 7, with the stop, held on, just had him by the shirt tail.
You know, Cardinals are playing a little bit of a softer zone. They don't want to let the big play behind them and give Blue Ridge momentum. But we saw last week, Colton Link, I watched for him. He loved to come up and try and cut some routes off last week. Let's see. I think he's out there on defense for us right now.
Okay, gain of 4 on the play. That brings up 3rd down and 11 for the Tigers. They'll send 2 to our side of the field. 1 in a slot to the far side. Forrester takes the snap, hands off to KB Henderson. And he's still struggling his way forward.
Tell you what, if I was in long yardage, I just give that handoff to him, because every time they have a long yardage to go play, they do that little kind of delayed handoff, and it has worked.
Well, when they do that, I think I'd have to look at this again, because I'm always watching something else. But I do believe when they run those little plays with him, they're pulling 2, maybe 3 linemen out there with him. The backside guard and the play side guard is going along with the tackle to the other side.
Got to watch the
all right, 4th down,
count.
Kevin. 4th down. Yeah, watch that hard count. 4th and about 4 at their own 42-yard line. Blue Ridge. The snap. Hand off to Henderson. He's going to be caught in the backfield. A.J. Lindsey's got him, and the rest of the boys come up to make the stop. A.J. Lindsey with the big stop.
We'll show you that replay here.
Dominic Whiteside also in there, and Mark Baker and Bruiser Brody Gosnell. Yeah, Whiteside and A.J. Lindsey converged there to make that stop.
We'll
Let's look at it
one
more
more
time. One more time. That looks so good, I want to see it 3 more times. Yeah, Lindsey came from that backside and just got him. That is awesome, for the lack of any words that come to my mind. Awesome. 1st and 10, Cardinals at the Blue Ridge 42-yard line. Titus Poore, the quarterback. Medver split out over here. Titus back to throw. Scrambles out of the pocket to the right. Still looking. He's got Link open at the 31. Pulls it in. Falls down, but nonetheless, he brings it in. Great poise surveying the field there by Titus Poore. If we get time to look at that again. Good poise in the pocket as he scrambled out of the pocket, rather. That's enough for a Flounder Seafood 1st down. Poore with A.J. Lindsey in the backfield, and Colton Link gets to carry. Colton Link into the secondary, down the sidelines. Colton Link's going to carry it all the way down to about the 3-yard line. Mark Baker checks into the ball game along with Sam Smith. Ron Groman comes out along with number 3, Reese Dunaway. Medvar will be split out to this near side of the field, which is the Landrum home side. In the backfield, Sam Smith to the left of Titus. Handoff to Colton Link up the middle, following behind his lead blockers, the guard and tackle. Touchdown, Cardinals! And the horn sounds, what is that, melodious? What was that word again that I used that I don't even know? That I wrote this word in an article about Hambone, and he just said it.
We'll have to go tell people and let them go read it themselves.
Down to you, Coach.
Got to get the clicks, guys.
Hey, we got them. Trust me.
Good snap by Ty Foster. Good hold by Titus Poore, and the kick is good by Joey Martinez. That's going to make it 47-13 Landrum with 8:11 left in the 3rd quarter.
For over 18 years, JB Trees and Scapes has provided award-winning tree removal service to the Upstate and surrounding areas. JB Trees and Scapes specializes in tree removal of large, dead, and dangerous trees. JB Trees and Scapes can also make your outdoor vision a reality by creating retaining walls, patios, and stunning fire pits and outdoor spaces. You can trust JB Trees and Scapes on the job, as their team is fully insured. JB Trees and Scapes also has a 5-star rating on Google and has had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for over 14 years. Call Brandon Perret and his team at JB Trees and Scapes today at 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees and Scapes, professional work at reasonable prices.
Back here at the Kemp Miller Coliseum, your Landrum Cardinals on top of the Blue Ridge Tigers, 47-13. Joey Martinez will tow it up.
I want to give another shout out, and I'll do it again for the entity. He's on our ticker, but a good shout out to our cameraman, Ryan Bunlett. He can't really hear us this week because his pack died, and I don't know what happened to our batteries, Coach. Yours died too, and usually those things last for several weeks. So, but Ryan Bunlett's done a great job the last couple weeks here doing our camera work.
Yes, he has, and we're glad to have him. Little pooch kick. It's going to be fielded at the 29-yard line. He goes up middle, and he's going to be hit, and he's going to be hit hard by number 13, Mark Baker.
Let's show
you know,
that
if
again.
that was Ronnie Ballou right there, I would have said, how you do? What do I've got for Mark Baker? Meet Mark Baker, and he met him.
Meet your maker, Mark Baker.
Yes? I guess we can go with that.
We'll brainstorm on it.
A little morbid, but we'll go with it. Tigers will start from their own 42-yard line. They'll send two receivers to the near side of the field, split one out over there next to the Tiger sidelines. Forrester takes the snap, hands it off to the lone setback, number 25 on the carry. That's Bryson Wyatt on the carry.
It's been a few years since I heard Hit the Quan. DJ Street's down there playing. That was a song that was popular a few years ago when I was doing PA work for Inman Youth, and that's what the little kids wanted.
That was Quan, the song?
Quan.
See, this old guy don't know.
Hit the Quan. It's a song, and it was popular about 5 or 6 years ago because those little kids, after a game, they'd call up and play Hit the Quan, Hit the Quan.
All right, the Tigers will send two receivers to the other side of the field. Forrester takes a low snap, surveys the field. He's under pressure from Van Wetteren. Oh, here comes Cornbread. It's going to close it in. Cornbread falls on him. Woo!
Cornbread's going for that fourth fumble.
He wants that steak, and he raises his hand. I don't know if he was looking at me or not. That's one big one. I love that kid right there, fans. Look at this. He's posing. I'm telling you, I hope you got that, but that was great. He just did the Superman, rip the cape off, rip the suit off and show the numbers there. That doesn't technically count as a sack, though. I want him to know that. Save that steak. All righty, you heard Hambone in the background. It's third down and about 2 yards to go for the Tigers. Low snap, ball's on the ground. Quarterback picks it up, close to the sticks, in and out. This guy always got the first down. He made something out of nothing, made the best of the opportunity. We had a shot there. Bruiser Brody finally brings him down. That's a Flounders Seafood first down for the Blue Ridge Tigers.
Now, speaking of Hambone, again, if you have not already, check our social media or go to the Landrum page on UpstatePrepcast.net and scroll down for In the Press Box with Steve Roper, this week's feature article, a profile on our very own Jimmy Hambone Camp, our 25th year, his silver anniversary on the mic for Landrum football. So go check that out on our website, UpstatePrepcast.net, or find us on Facebook.
Two receivers to the top side of the field. We've got a penalty marker and a whistle before the snap.
I have not checked,
it's
but
going to be against the Tigers, I believe, that somebody flinched over there. Little false start. No, they're going to back up the Cardinals. I believe somebody lined up in the neutral zone. As Cornbread, 7 checks out of the game. Come over here and get him a little refreshments.
yeah. Almost 5,000 interactions with that article in 24 hours. People love their Hambone.
Back to throw is Forrester on first down, over the middle, incomplete. Braden Lance thought he had a bead on that one and just couldn't come down with it.
He had it read, but I think if he maybe stayed where he's at instead of rushing in, he might have had a better shot. But nonetheless, he almost had it. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting We played a little bit of a soft zone underneath, but I'm waiting on one of these defensive backs or somebody to cut across the route and take one to the house here,
They're eyeballing it back there like playing center field, like you said earlier. Grayson Watson checked in at the defensive front over on that, on that left side. Second down and about 6 yards to go. Scoreboard says 5. I'll call it 6. Well, let's go with 5. Forster takes the snap, rolling to the right. It's all quarterback keeper all the way with 3 lead blockers in front of him, and he slips through and down the sidelines he goes. Going to be caught. Touchdown saving tackle over there.
Yeah, let's watch that.
Ty Foster.
Ty Foster, number
Let's watch
22.
Ty's effort here on this replay. He was the only man. If he doesn't get him, Mark Baker was in pursuit, but if Foster doesn't get him, then he's to the house. See, this song, Steve, for your pop culture, I don't know if it's the official time, but watch me whip, watch me nay-nay.
Now, the ball is setting just shy of the 10-yard line, but they're calling it first and goal. Handoff. KB with the carry.
Coach Henson, do you know what it would mean to watch you whip or nay-nay? I don't know what to whip or nay-nay would be.
I know what whippings was when I was a kid. and I would always say, Daddy, no, nay-nay, nay-nay no more.
Yeah, it's a dance. I don't know how to do it, unfortunately.
How about the stanky leg?
Oh, they've been asking for the stanky leg all night. You just ain't heard it. You missed your opportunity.
Second and goal, Tigers at the 2-yard line of the Cardinals. Gavin Forster takes a snap. Handoff goes to KB Henderson, and that front four converges up in there. Chase Sheehan's up in there this time, along with Van Wettering, I believe, number 56. Jaden Van Wettering, or as they told me this week, they call him JVW or VW.
V-Dub.
V-Dub, okay. I knew it had a reference to a Volkswagen. I don't know if he's a Beetle or what, you know. Third and goal. Loss of 1 on the play. Puts the ball back at the 4-yard line. Forster from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to the right side. Looking for somewhere to run. It's going to be slung down over there. Mark Baker's over there along with, I think it's Bruiser Brody Gosnell that got way out there.
See, there's only one man out there, and he got him. Touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah, it was Chase Sheehan. Chase Sheehan got him over there.
65.
Yep, big 6'5", Chase. That's going to bring up 4th and goal. Timeout on the field called by Blue Ridge. And stick around, folks. The Cardinals leading 47-13. Blue Ridge knocking on the door. We'll be right back.
Notebooks, pencils, Kleenex. You got everything on their list. But what about when they start asking for more new clothes and shoes? Don't stress. Just head to Harrison's, the home of work, Western, and wow. In-store or online, we make it easy to shop for the entire family. The kids will love favorites like Southern Marsh, Haybo, Southern Fried Cotton, vintage Havana shoes, and much more. Plus, Harrison's has a huge selection of Hey Dude shoes for men, women, and kids. Western wear is more your style? Mosey on over to Harrison's. We've got Ariat, Cinch, Combs Ranch, Wrangler, and more for the entire family. From show-stopping cowboy boots to Muck the Stalls work boots. In fact, Harrison's has more in-stock boots than anyone else. And of course, we have plenty of Carhartt and Ariat work for men and women. Work is our roots, but we're so much more. Harrison's even has bog bags, Olakai sandals, Costa Del Mar shirts, and Kanga coolers to help
I brought you
Sorry
back.
about that. You caught me right in the middle of one of them my coughs there, buddy.
Online at Harrison'sUSA.com.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Harrison. On 4th down. Quarterback keeper to the left side, close to the marker, close to the end zone. Let's see the signal.
I don't know. No,
they call him short. They call him short. He stepped out of bounds, just a foot to go. We got a penalty marker back at the 10-yard line. So this is probably going to be holding. But great efforts. You can show that right quick while we look at this penalty.
Let's show this and see. I think I got it in time. We'll see. No, let me see. It'll replay one more time. Let's see. We'll let it loop here. Here we go. Nope. And he reached out with the left hand instead of the right, and I think it's the correct call. We'll look at it even one more time and see.
I'm not going to argue with that call, and we don't have instant replay to overturn it. So
I think if he'd had from the right hand, he might have got the call, but
it was holding is the call against the Tigers, and we will definitely decline that, which we did.
Yeah, we might be pinned up deep, but we'll definitely take the football versus giving them another chance. And that was
this
one time I'm glad we had instant replay. You see,
yeah, it paid off. I'm glad I thought about that. You know what? Now, this is a dangerous situation to be in. You've got the ball back here at your 1-yard line, and we usually go shotgun formation, which is always dangerous. But then if you try to go under center at this point, which sometimes would be safer, but it's still not as safe.
I seem to remember a few weeks ago, I think we had a big, long pass touchdown, did we not, or something, off of a long throw?
Yes, we did. I think it was a 40-yard completion or so. Titus from the shotgun standing 5 yards deep in his own end zone. He takes the snap, battles his way straight up behind his center.
Tell you what, the difference in him from year to year is the athleticism. Before, he's always been a very smart, very hard-nosed player, but this year having the athleticism to make those misses in the one-on-one matchup.
He took that right in behind his center, Blake Bridges, and got that good yardage. Colton Link to the right side. Colton Link into the second level. Turns back to the inside. Colton Link's going to take it to the house. I'm telling you, midfield, down to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Cruises into the end zone. That is precisely 89 yards.
Wow. Let's see it one more time. Just able to.
No,
again.
excuse me. 91 yards.
Able to just.
Can I add or not? I don't know. he took it from the 11.
This
folks.
only picked it up about midway through, but he was able to just twist and turn on a dime like that. That's what makes him such a unique player. Coach, take it away.
Ty Foster snap, good hold by Titus Pourri, and the kick is good from Joey Martinez. That's going to make it 54-13 Landrum with 2:20 left in the third quarter.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Officially 91 yards on the run for Colton Link. A lot of times I forget where the ball is actually at. By the time these guys, they'll move those chains.
They're quick.
They're quick to move those chains. You don't even remember where the ball was spotted. And we don't have maybe a little problem with the tee as Mark Baker's going to have to hold the ball. Maybe we've lost our tee. I don't know, as Joey Martinez will tow it up. Good kick by Martinez. Fielded at the 17-yard line with plenty of running room. Still on his feet, gets away. Now it's a foot race. That's Henderson. KB Henderson. Goodness gracious. KB Henderson.
We've showed them for our guys. We're going to show you replay here. And once he hit the open field, he turned on the jets and was gone.
So that's a highlight for the Blue Ridge Tigers this evening so far. He is dangerous. Coach warned us about him last week. He's performed well against some larger schools this year for the Tigers.
I mean, Eastside's a 4A opponent, 296 yards there.
Bring us home, Coach.
Yes, sir. Looks like number 1, Gavin Forrester, and on the hold, and Mitchell Bobbitt, 82 on the kick. Good snap, good hold. Ooh, Colton Link almost got a hand on it, but that's going to be good. That'll make it 54-20 Landrum with 2:03 left in the third quarter.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
Welcome back to the Kemp Miller Coliseum. 54-20. Landrum on top of the Blue Ridge Tigers. 2:03 remaining in the third quarter of play, Kevin. At this point in the game, of course, the Cardinals, as you can see, have the good hands men all up on the front line and anticipating maybe an onside kick, but I don't think they would want to give the Cardinals the ball on the short field and even attempt this, but you never know. They've got all good hands men on there up front, so, and they do. A little short kick. Oh, and they're going to get it. It's successful. I think, no signal yet. The Blue Ridge Tigers are ecstatic over there, and it paid off.
Yeah, you kind of felt it coming. I mean, they're looking for a spark. They're not going to give up. We told you they don't give up, and
nor should they.
Nor should they.
You play to the final whistle.
I've edited their interviews all year long, and the one thing, and no matter what the score is, the coach always harps on how hard the guys play to the very end, and that's the way we've been for several years, and, you know, that's what you want out of your football teams.
Quitter never wins, and a
winner
never quits, and a quitter never wins. That's had it backwards. I'm dyslexic, you know, especially when it comes to rhyme and rhythm. Forster fields a low snap, under pressure. Going to be run out of bounds over there. Penalty marker back at the 44-yard line. I think this is going to come back for holding. They
should be two.
Should be, yeah. There
was two to choose from on that play.
They had Jason Wood by the shirt. That's the defensive tackle over there for the Cardinals, number 52.
He just signaled personal foul.
I think he might have drug him.
I mean, it very well could have been a personal foul.
Coach for the Tigers comes out for a little explanation, yeah. So I believe he might have just grabbed him and slung him down. You know, that could bring out a personal foul.
There's been a lot of laying on top of people after plays. And
I've seen a couple of chop blocks
yeah.
that haven't been called. And you may have to refresh me on the rules of chop blocking in high school. But then so far the line of scrimmage, or is it legal? Or
it's not legal.
Okay. In my day it was, and I specialized in breaking kneecaps. So that's why I have to refresh.
I thought you were trying to bait me. I'm glad it was a story about Steve.
I'm not baiting you.
Okay.
There's a lot of one-legged men left the ball field when I was playing against them.
And I'm just sitting here reading my Bible, Coach.
Well, that personal
Will you read
foul,
an extra verse
that
or two
personal
for me?
foul takes them back from the spot of the fouls, where they're going to call it. And that's going to bring up first down and here to Tudortown. Ball be placed back at the 36-yard line. Let me bring this microphone out a little bit. I'm breathing into it a little too much.
Getting excited.
3 receivers to our side of the field, 1 to the top. Gavin Forrester, the quarterback. The Blue Ridge Tiger coach wants a little bit more of an explanation about that penalty mark-off, I believe, and I think they marked it from the spot of the foul. That's why it's so far back.
Been a couple of those tonight where it's been questioned, was it from the spot or the original line of scrimmage?
Okay. Now it's 2nd and Tudortown. KB Henderson gets the snap, gets the carry, and he's going to be ridden down immediately. Grayson Watson in there on the stop. We've got another penalty marker on the field up and around that interior of the defensive line. So These are the ones that scare you. It's either a hold or a face mask.
It's going to be should be another personal foul on Blue Ridge. There was a little extracurricular after the play. Although he threw his hat as well. I don't see anything.
Our guys are backing up.
Yep.
You know, so anyway.
We'll find out. Maybe.
Let's just listen to the student section down there. Landrum.
DJ Streets.
That's right. Look up here, Coach. I got my stinky leg hanging out the window.
I know all this is on Coach's playlist. He listens to all this all the time.
Now, the officials are just have to get together and explain over here to the Landrum coaches what happened. And
they probably have to explain to each other what happened.
Or they may be just giving a song request. Hey, Coach, can you go over and get the DJ to play Colt 45?
Any good restaurants around here?
How about some Ice Ice Baby?
Any Van Halen?
I doubt if he's got that. If he crank up some AC/DC and some Boston 38 Special, Molly Hatchet.
Well, AC/DC would be appropriate because you shook me all night long, and this Cardinal team has shook us all night.
All right, this penalty assessment's going to just send them back further. I think the ball is marked in Inman, and they've got to go all the way to Campobello up 176 to get this first down.
Turn our crowd mic down a little bit now.
So it's third down and about 45. Going down the sidelines. He's got a man there, and he pulls it in for the first down and more. Gets away from a Cardinal, and he's going to take it to the roost. Can you believe it? There's still plenty of fight in these Tigers.
Well, in the coach's interview again, editing again this week, he mentioned there were 2 plays last week where they had guys wide open down the field and just overthrew and couldn't execute. Tonight, they're hitting them.
Yeah.
Too little, too late. Time will tell.
There's no quitting those Tigers, I'm telling you. Down to you, Coach.
Yes, sir. We've got, looks like number 8, Cole Hastings on the snap. Number 1, Gavin Forrester to hold. And number 82, Mitchell Bobbitt to kick. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. That'll make it 54-27. Landrum still on top with 55 seconds left in the third quarter.
Coming to the Flounder.
I love the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
"That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again."
54-27, 55 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. And Kevin, how about an onside attempt again?
If they did it once, down 34, they're going to do it here.
Now, as you said, this second level, the guys are
Needs
up a little
to come
closer.
up. Needs to come on up.
They're at the 40, that second level of receivers for the
Leave Colton
Cardinals.
and them back and put these 3 levels here.
That's exactly what they're doing, and it is an onside attempt again. And this one is not going to travel the required distance, I believe. That did not go far enough, Mr. Official, and the Cardinals are going to get the ball at the 47-yard line of the Tigers. So sometimes it works, and sometimes it don't.
Yeah, that time was where it took a nice right-handed bounce there.
He took a left at Albuquerque.
Yeah, that one's one of those you worry that it's just going to barely dribble the 10 yards right there at the last second, but it took a nice right-handed bounce at the last second, and no worries.
From the shotgun, Pori takes the snap. Handoff goes to Colton. Colton right up behind his right guard on that right side over there. Right in behind those interior linemen.
There are some positive things about our guys this week that I'm not going to say out loud for fear of jinxing. I'm going to save that for post-game analysis, but they've some big improvements I've saw.
2nd and 4. Hand off to Link again, up the middle with running room, into the secondary, puts a move on 2 Tigers. There he goes, down to the 5 and into the end zone. Colton Link made it look easy. That's officially 40 yards on the touchdown run.
I'm sorry, that's video game moves. Stop it. I mean, goodness gracious.
That's XX, triangle, right button, something. You kids could beat me to death on a video game. I get so frustrated with them. Down to you, Coach. We got a penalty marker late after that play, so maybe it's celebration on the Cardinals, or
I don't like it. Colton held the ball out just a little bit as he was crossing the line of the end zone, and
they could call unsportsmanlike, but they can't negate the touchdown.
Yes, exactly.
Taunting, maybe? Do they even?
I mean, it's not really taunting. I mean, I'll be honest, guys. It's really hard on these guys. They watch all these celebrations and stuff every weekend watching football.
I mean, he wasn't looking back.
No, he wasn't
somebody.
doing anything. He just crossed the goal line with the ball out, and they flagged him for it. Good snap from Foster, good hold from Pourri, and a good kick from Joey Martinez. That's going to make it 61-27 Landrum with 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Transform your barns and homes with stunning outdoor art by Leaside Barn Quilts. Immerse your barns and homes in the exquisite charm of custom American barn quilts curated with care and creativity by owner Mary Beth Tolman. Their home art, tailored barn quilts infused with a deeply personal touch. Every stroke of paint carries a story, every quilt pattern a reflection of your individuality. With satisfied clients across South Carolina, Kentucky, California, and Texas, allow Leaside Barn Quilts to commission your custom barn quilt today. Barn Quilts by Mary Beth will color your world with heritage and creativity. Remember, it's not just an art, it's a legacy you can call your very own. To view samples of their work, visit www.cdfarmsllc.com or call 864-205-8210 to learn more. Leaside Barn Quilts, where art, tradition, and your story entwine.
Joey Martinez will tow it up for the Cardinals, and Kevin was trying to do a little research here. We're trying to figure out, have the Landrum Cardinals ever scored 60 points in a ball game? Now, if you're listening to this game and you were a part of a 60-pointer,
I'm pretty sure they have.
Well, we just want to know when.
When?
When? You Google it for us while you're down there.
You tell me we didn't score 61 in the
Brandon
Cannon era, or
I have no clue.
I bet we have.
Coach, I'm a Cardinal through and through, but have you seen the overall statistics, sir?
I have not.
I don't know that we've had that many opportunities. Okay.
All right, the celebration penalty, I'll call it a celebration penalty. They're going to put the ball back at the 25-yard line, and that's where Martinez will tee it up.
I know we're trying to write new chapters, Coach, but I know we've scored 50-something many a time, but 60, I don't know. I'm going year by year here, and I'm trying to find it.
I'm going to phone a friend.
Oh, okay.
What is this? Who wants to be a millionaire? Who is this? Who wants to be a millionaire?
I'm pretty sure that Tim Beret does not have stats on Landrum. Mr. Clemson Google out there, I don't think he even could probably know this one off the top of his head.
Little onside attempt by the Cardinals, or else he just maybe squibbed it. I don't believe that was intentional. Coach, that wasn't intentional, was it? He just kind of squibbed it maybe off the side of his foot.
He pleads the fifth.
yeah, I didn't get any answer.
All right, I'll agree with y'all.
A lot of dead air.
Friend.
A lot of dead air there. So,
I'll agree with y'all after my phone call.
Oh, you're okay.
You're not calling your lawyer, are you?
No, I wasn't calling my lawyer.
All right, so the Tigers are going to have it.
Called a former coach.
Okay. At the Cardinal.
I'm going year by year.
35-yard line.
I'll give a shout out to Justin Kirby. He's probably watching.
Van Wettering checks in late. Out here at this defensive tackle spot. Forrester from the shotgun takes the snap. Handoff goes to the lone setback, number 25, Bryson Wyatt.
Are we finally going to get out of the third quarter? This third and the first and third quarters have just been forever.
Bruiser Brody Gosnell in on the stop, along with Dominic Whitesides. And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play here. Into the final stanza we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your score, get this now, hold on. Don't think we're mistaken. Don't think we're misquoting. Landrum 61, Blue Ridge 27.
Notebooks, pencils, Kleenex. You got everything on their list. But what about when they start asking for more new clothes and shoes? Don't stress. Just head to Harrison's, the home of work, Western, and wow. In-store or online, we make it easy to shop for the entire family. The kids will love favorites like Southern Marsh, Haybo, Southern Fried Cotton, vintage Havana shoes, and much more. Plus, Harrison's has a huge selection of Hey Dude shoes for men, women, and kids. Western wear is more your style? Mosey on over to Harrison's. We've got Ariat, Cinch, Kimes Ranch, Wrangler, and more for the entire family. From show-stopping cowboy boots to Muck the Stalls work boots. In fact, Harrison's has more in-stock boots than anyone else. And of course, we have plenty of Carhartt and Ariat work for men and women. Work is our roots, but we're so much more. Harrison's even has bog bags, Olakai sandals, Costa Del Mar shades, and Kanga coolers to help you soak up the last bit of warm weather. Shop Harrison's in the Upstate and Spartanburg and Malden, online at harrisonsusa.com.
2nd down and 7 for the Tigers at the Cardinal 31. Quick pass out to the left side of the field and can't hang on. Dropped it. Felt the pressure of those black jerseys coming in on him. A.J. Lindsey's breath was huffing like a
locomotive,
or I was going to say a thoroughbred horse or something, you know. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Student section's having a great time out there this evening. We're just going to bring that to you during this play. Foster from the shotgun takes the snap, rolling to his left. Almost intercepted over there. Couldn't quite hold on to it, in and out of the hands. Looked like Kobe Walker Elliott, I believe, over there. And it was CWE. A little bit of Sweet Caroline by the DJ down there and those Landrum students getting into it. This is a very, very, very festive crowd here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think the majority of Landrum is out here supporting the home team, and it's 4th down and 7 at the Cardinal 32. Foster takes the snap, Forrester rather, looking over the middle. He's got a man there, in and out of his hands, and the Cardinals will take over on downs. And Kevin is still searching through the Google records of.
I almost have an answer here, folks.
He's gone back to 1920. I don't know.
1960.
1960.
So there is a website. It used to be South Carolina Football History. It's now part of the Georgia High School Football website. They've combined multiple states. So we have basically an answer for you now.
Okay.
And my memory is just short. Last year at Blacksburg, we scored 62.
Colton Link gets the handoff from Titus Poree. I believe that was Colton.
Last year at Blacksburg, when we scored 62, that broke the record previously set against Thornwell in the playoffs, where G Unit Garrison McDowell ran for like 320, 380 something yards that night. So
2nd and 8. Poree takes a snap, pitches it to Colton to the right side. Colton into the second level.
Here comes the record, folks.
Here it goes. Colton down the sideline. One man to beat, and takes it all the way to the house.
There's your record. That's it.
72 yards officially. And this time I looked at the yard marker and I looked at the scoreboard. 72.
Hey, what's the record? I was having some earphone issues there for a second.
Well, the record was 62 last year versus Blacksburg. This is it.
Okay. Water bucket formation.
We couldn't remember from last year.
No.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it is for us, isn't it, Coach?
It is. Ty Foster to snap, Titus Poree to hold. Good snap, good hold. And Joey Martinez is going to knock it through. That'll make it 68-27 Landrum with 11 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Landrum Cardinals fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
Joey Martinez will tee it up for the Cardinals. And Kevin, you got something to say?
A record-setting night here at Cardinal Station, Campobella Coliseum.
Kick goes to the 18-yard line. KB Henderson will pull it in, looking for somewhere to run, and he's going to be dangerous if they don't hem him up. He's going to take it back again. He's already returned one this evening.
Yeah, we've been playing football, Henson, since 1960. 1959, when Cecil Yantz Jr. started this program in the old Piedmont Conference. And since then, you have never seen these Landrum Cardinals put up this many points in a game.
I think the coach and I may have a lot to talk about in the interview next week, right?
Well,
all these things that he'd been practicing.
How many touchdowns does Connor have? Or, I'm sorry, I was talking to a coach down here and said his name. Does Colton have?
1st and 10 Tigers. Forrester back to throw, under pressure from Bruiser Brody. Gets away from him, though. Forrester still on the move, dumps it off to KB Henderson, and trying to make something happen, and he gets 8 yards. The ball comes out. The Cardinals are saying fumble, and it is. Who comes up with the
Noah
prize?
Hamlin.
Noah Hamlin comes up with the prized pig. The pigskin is in Noah Hamlin's hand. We're going to have a timeout on the field for an injured Tiger. Big turnover right there, to the roaring approval of the Cardinal faithful student section as Noah comes to the sidelines and gives the old hero hands above the head thing there. So, Kevin, we've got timeout on the field for a Blue Ridge Tiger that's down, and we'll take this break with them.
For over 18 years, JB Trees and Scapes has provided award-winning tree removal service to the Upstate and surrounding areas. JB Trees and Scapes specializes in tree removal of large, dead, and dangerous trees. JB Trees and Scapes can also make your outdoor vision a reality by creating retaining walls, patios, and stunning fire pits and outdoor spaces. You can trust JB Trees and Scapes on the job as their team is fully insured. JB Trees and Scapes also has a 5-star rating on Google and has had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for over 14 years. Call Brandon Perret and his team at JB Trees and Scapes today at 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees and Scapes, professional work at reasonable prices.
And that was Dominic Whiteside in there causing that fumble a moment ago. Charlie Smith gets the call. Charlie Smith battles his way forward. I know that had to be Mr. Whiteside because he's standing here on the sidelines wearing that WWE wrestler championship belt. When you do something big, they give you the belt.
Can we just go ahead and call hit of the week?
That's it. That's the hit of the week. He's wearing that thing like a prize fighter over here. I'm telling you. Charlie Smith picks up about 6 yards on that carry. Charlie stays in. Titus takes the snap, hands it off to Charlie again, looking for somewhere to go. Nowhere to go to that right side as the Tigers converge to make the stop. You get about a yard out of that.
I like watching Charlie run the football. He's got that head. He's got that head down. He's got a small stature, but he's looking to run somebody over.
Sam
Sam.
I'm sorry. I've been calling him Charlie too. I'm sorry. Sam.
Yeah, I took
Sam,
the cue from him. It's all his fault, you know.
It is. Everything's my fault. Titus lets the snap get away from him and going to make something out of nothing again. Gets maybe a yard out of that.
It'll be close.
It's going to be close to that first down marker. Depends on if we get a left foot.
We're going to see if Coach Bridges has got his foot on the gas here or not.
It's going to be a little short.
Excuse me. We're going to have to invest in a cough button for you and I both.
I don't know. This might be a first down, guys. I believe this could be a first down.
Well, move it over a little bit. And
We'll see what it is right here live. How about that? First down.
That's a Flounder Seafood. First down.
And just a reminder to everybody on clock rules, right now it's a 41-point lead. If it goes over 42, it's an automatic running clock, and that went into effect last year. So we'll see if that comes into play here.
Let's remind our fans out there and listeners, fourth quarter play sponsored by Jeff Parks, Upstate, South Carolina Realtor, C-Dan
He is
Joyner
the broker
Realtors.
in charge now at C-Dan Joyner Realtors. Yep.
First and 10. Little pitch back to, I'm going to say it again.
Sam.
Back to Sam I am. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. I haven't messed up on the Smith boys all year, and suddenly I want to call Sam Charlie, and I want to call Charlie Sam. After a week of practicing Braden Master's name. Master. On second and 10. Snap gets away from Titus, again under way back there, reverses his field, in and out of traffic. Titus making something from nothing again, puts another move on. There goes the little rat. What can you call him other than a field rat? That is Titus Bone Poree, and we've got a late penalty flag coming way back here near the Cardinal sidelines. But
I'm still going to show that even if it's negated here.
Yes, yes.
That's an incredible, again, he just takes this and just weaves in and out.
Gosh, we're just going to have to, that's our rat, okay? That is a rat. I can't call him anything else. Hambone, excuse me, but he runs like a cornered field rat.
He's elusive as one tonight,
Yes.
I'm telling you what. He is.
All right, now this penalty.
He's had a heck of a game.
Did this penalty marker come in after the play?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's after the play.
Okay. As long as we retain possession and he's pointing against. He did. He pointed towards the Blue Ridge Tigers with that. It's a personal foul. Okay, you might see that in the replay if they show it. There was a little tussle way back upfield here, and the guilty party got flagged. So it's going to be first and goal for the Cardinals, and I mean no disrespect when I call my man a rat. Okay,
Yeah.
He runs like a rat. I don't know if anybody's. How about a mouse? I don't want to say a mouse because a mouse isn't manly enough.
You need to go home and Google animals and pick a better animal for next week.
Yeah. Smith, the ball carrier, straight up behind his garden center. Touchdown, Cardinals. We have broken the 70-point mark. Can you believe it?
No.
Coach, I was raised on a farm and raised in the country. I know everything about all animals. That's a rat. He's not big enough to be running like a bull.
I don't know. Y'all need to get down here and see Titus lately.
I know he's big. He's grown a lot. Weight room's been
Got a little
him.
kick and change here.
All right.
Zach Owens in to kick the
Okay.
extra point here.
All right, Zach.
Nickname Meatball. You can hear the crowd chanting for him.
Yes, sir.
Ty Foster to snap. Titus Poree to hold. Good snap. Good hold. And the kick is no good.
It just barely missed the
barely
crossbar.
Yes.
That
That's going to
would've
make
been-
it 74-27 Landrum with 7 minutes.
As Ric Flair would say, woo!
Here we go back to commercial break.
Love coming to the Flounder. I love coming to the Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishing.com. fishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
"That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again."
Back to the Campobello Coliseum. Do not adjust your sets when you hear this. The score in the fourth quarter, 6:13. And the clock has begun to run, Kevin. To give that roll for us as the ball is down to about the 20. Henderson brings it out.
Yeah,
There's a running clock.
The rule is anything. Last year they implemented a rule that says if the team is, because it used to be years ago after a certain point, if both coaches would agree to it, eventually it would become a running clock. But before last year, they come up with a rule: if any team's ahead by 42 points, it's an automatic running clock. There's no objections. You can't really do anything about it.
Well, I can say the biggest injury to a Landrum player here this evening.
An injury would stop the clock.
Yes,
you're right.
But the biggest injury to the team this evening, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to need a podiatrist because Joey Martinez's toe is definitely hurting from kicking off so much. It's got to be blue. It's got to be swollen.
Got to be.
So if you got
It's
a podiatrist,
huge.
get old Doc down there to check his toes out to make sure they're okay.
Well, we get old Doc Bravers down here, but he ain't no toe doctor.
Now that's the inside joke
Yeah.
there, folks. But if you knew what that was about, you would be laughing right now. 9 yards on the pickup there, just on the first play by the Tigers.
If
They
Blue
had the
Ridge
ball at
was the score, the clock would stop.
Yes. At the Cardinal 46-yard line. Handoff goes straight up the center. Number 25 carrying the burden, Bryson Wyatt into the secondary.
Coach, we got some subs starting to go in.
Yes, we do. Up on that front line, there's several subs in there getting some action in there. We see Barkley Bolding that's in there. Call some more out, Coach, if you see some of those front linemen in there.
Yeah, it looks like Ty Stover, Jason Wood, and Dom Whiteside over there at the other defensive end spot.
Want to get those names out there so mom and dad, if they're at home listening, or grandma. Henderson, the ball carrier.
We're under 4 minutes to play now.
This crowd has definitely been entertained. Are you not entertained? Yes, they are.
Hey, this booth has been entertained. This is fun. This has been fun.
I mean, this is the Coliseum, and Maximus should be out on that Cardinal head out there saying, "Are you not entertained?" Second down and 5. KB Henderson, the ball carrier, to the left side, looking for somewhere to go. Penalty marker comes in.
Not sure if penalties stop the clock. I don't believe they do.
We've got a Tiger down over there on the far sideline.
I think the only
get
thing
him up. Get him up.
that's going to stop the clock is going to be an injury or a timeout.
Yeah, and
penalties may.
Well, the clock stopped momentarily because they thought there
I
might
think
have
there
been
might
an
have-
injury.
yeah.
But he got up and there's a penalty. That's why the clock is stopped. But now,
Well,
he's
started.
saying wind it up again, and the penalty is going to be marked off against the Tigers, and I think it's going to be a hold.
And we're fine with that. 3 minutes left to go in the ball game.
So, for certain, this is a school record. No doubt about it.
By at least 12 points, yes.
I'm glad that we're a part of this to see it. You know, and everybody here in the stands that came out this evening, thank you. Forrester slings it to the outside on the left side, complete to number 9. That's Ashton Stokes on the reception.
This will be the 14th win in the rivalry for Landrum and their first since 2018. We're here at Cardinal Station, the Cardinal Station at Campobello Coliseum.
Campbello
Coliseum.
Campbello.
It was a 42-0 win that night.
You know what we're going to have to do is get some Barney Barnwell and Plum Hollow up in here and let you hear Camp Beller, My Home Far Away.
The time before that, last for Landrum, was a 2004 16-13 win for Landrum.
Forrester takes the snap, testing the left side. Cardinals step up to make the stop way over there.
I don't know if people out there listening remember that 16-13 win or the 15-14 win in 2002. That might be the one I was thinking were
Parker Bagwell on that stop just a second ago.
The 2004, no, because Can was quarterback by then, and we threw a last-minute deep pass to the goal line. 2 plays took with seconds running off, with time barely on the clock to go ahead and win that game. Sight and Night.
All right, second and goal for the Tigers. KB Henderson, the ball carrier, takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This should stop the clock, but I don't see the refs being in a hurry to do so.
No, it's going to continue to run. We're down to 1 minute and counting. The final 59 seconds are clicking off. Coach, you can bring us the final PAT of the evening.
Yes, sir. We've got number 8, Cole Hastings on the snap. Number 1, Gavin Forrester to hold. And number 82, Mitchell Bobbitt to kick. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. That's going to make it 74-34 Landrum with 20 seconds and ticking on the clock.
And we'll stay right here. That's probably going to be it for our ball game. Steve, you want to give the folks?
Yes, sir. The final 10 seconds are clicking down, and listen to this. Listen to this happy Cardinal fan base that have assembled here at the Kemp Beller Coliseum. And the horn is going to sound, and we did it. They did it. We all did it. The Cardinal fans, the Cardinal team, all of us. Check this out. 74 points on the scoreboard for the Landrum Cardinals. The final score here, 74-34. Woo!
What a night. What a game.
Oh, what a night.
What an effort.
And it was late September. We scored 74.
And you going to go that, or do you remember the 22nd night of September where the Cardinals chased the Tigers away? You know, that's
Hey, you know what? Our Upstate Prepcast Awards here, offensive and defensive players of the game. I'm going to nominate first this week. It's got to be Colton Link. He scored every time he had the ball except for maybe 3 or 4 carries.
We do try and evenly distribute it, but I'll be honest with you, man, it's hard when an effort like that from Colton Link.
I can't wait to see the stats on him. Well over 200 yards in rushing. Defensively, Coach, you want to give us a nomination? So many to choose from.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. What did we go with last week? Was it a defensive lineman or?
I think so. But you know what? Back there in that secondary tonight was some great play by Dylan Collins and Braden Lance.
They did. You know me, I'm all about doing a player of the game. I like both of them. They both. You're right. They were pretty locked down back there tonight.
Yeah, great effort in the defensive secondary back there. Who had the interception? I forget who had the interception.
The interception was Braden Master. That was a big one too,
yeah.
on the goal line.
Tough sledding for Braden tonight. Came in like a man on a mission, but then had to set out the second half there. The little Charlie horse, I believe, is what it was on his leg, and should be back for the Chesney game next week. And
hey, let's listen to this Cardinal alma mater here, Steve.
And the students celebrate with their alma mater.
There you go, Steve. I'm going to sit over here and cry.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Jackson is misty-eyed here. And I tell you, if we can get a victory next week.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to say this, and I hope it don't rub our fans the wrong way, but I really don't know how to feel on this side of this effort. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. We have not historically over our 64 years lit up the scoreboard quite a lot. So this is a new feeling, and I hope it's here to stay. Really do.
I am so happy to be able to witness this and enjoy this with you, my friend, who's a lifelong Landrum Cardinal, and I'm an interloper, as Barney would say.
Yeah.
I'm the interloper Panther up here, but
the old relic from Henry C. Smith Stadium.
I'm the old relic, but I tell you what, I have fallen in love with these kids up in Landrum High School in the last 5 years. They fight, which we, it's evident. They do not give up. Even in a couple of years ago, seasons ago, we struggled that one season, but they never gave up the fight. There's more gumption in these kids than anything I can even say. And the coach is going to have a little talk there with his troops, and then we're going to get Coach Henson up in there with that microphone to see what the coach has got to say. And Coach, you got any final thoughts you want to throw on us there?
Yeah, it's a big time effort. I know we talked earlier, a little nervous about this one, just kind of one of those games right before region starts.
And boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, and we found out pretty early out the gate that wasn't going to be the case. And just, one of the things, and not to get too coach speaky or whatever, but it's real easy to start coasting. It's real easy to start coasting when you get up big like that early. And the guys didn't do that tonight. Just like Coach Bridges said at halftime, he's going to keep the pedal down, and the boys had that same heart tonight.
Hey, Coach, I got a out-of-town scoreboard update for you here.
Let's hear it.
How about Southside Christian 35, St. Joe's 14?
Wow.
So
that's a big game.
Old St. Joe's goes down.
That shows you how loaded 1A is.
Our cameras went out here, but hopefully it's just a
I hope it's
short-term loss.
Yeah. Unless YouTube has cut us off again.
No, it's not YouTube. It's
maybe our alma mater is copyright.
The game might have went so long the battery died up there, to be honest with you, but we're trying to bring it back. We shall see.
Yeah, I hope we can get it, because Coach Bridges will look pretty on this camera this evening. He's going to be all smiles. He's going to be all smiles.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. They're finishing up over here with their meeting, and we'll get them here in just a second.
If you hear me, I'm communicating with our camera operator here.
Well, it's a big win for the Cardinals tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Really kind of completely flipped the script from what happened last year. And
yeah, gave them a, let's just say, little revenge spanking. They did the whip and the nay-nay on them.
Let's see, I'm not sure. Coach Bridges still talking to a few players.
All right. Let him take his time. Let him enjoy the moment. As we all are enjoying this moment. When you look over there at that, well, they've already erased the scoreboard already. So kind of thing you need to keep up a while.
Scoreboard went down.
We're checking with our camera operator upstairs. The battery might have finally given out.
Let's see, it looks like Coach Bridges finishing up. I'll let him speak to his family first if that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to make his way to them before he's going to make it to me, it looks like.
Well, if his wife is out there, get her into the interview. And we'd like to know how the wife of a coach feels when he's successful like this,
I don't know if I want to pester her with an interview.
He said she's the boss of the family.
Hey, because if it's like anything like my wife, she wouldn't want to be interviewed.
She's listening.
After a game.
If your wife's listening, boy, are you in trouble when you get home. Don't talk about her.
Hey, it's late. Job, Coop. Good to see you.
Yeah, this game, I haven't looked at a clock to see what time it is, but it was a pretty long game.
Pretty long game.
We threw the ball more tonight, and we threw effectively. All that practice that he's been putting in for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to perfect these plays and the schemes that he's been wanting to do. And it worked tonight. It really did. And they jumped on Blue Ridge right from the get-go, returning the opening kickoff. And like you said, he didn't let up off the gas all night long. And then it was a thing of beauty. What more can you say? It was a thing of beauty.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back on video here with Henson as he waits. You got to make sure and tell him in the 64-year history here, never have the Landrum Cardinals.
I'm going to hit him with that out the gate.
And
boys.
who shut the scoreboard off?
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah.
Kind of like me forgetting my rosters earlier.
That's
Thanks to Caden St.
okay.
Charles for going and getting them for me.
Hey, it was hectic setting up in this booth this evening, and you were part of that. So you walked out. Hey, we're not going to blame you, Coach.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You know most of these kids by name anyway.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered for the Landrum side, but wanted to get the Blue Ridge guys.
Wanted to get them. And tell you the truth, I think it's the first game this year that I've called the opposing team's players outright. Because,
I think you
because
did.
I was going to be under the microscope by our sister crew over there with the
that's
Tigers.
right. We wanted to.
I didn't want JB to call tomorrow.
No.
Steve, you didn't call our guys out.
Yeah, we know.
Did I mention that JB's in the Hall of Fame?
Career Hall of Fame.
That's right.
I tell you what, I mean, they.
I didn't have to say it. If you ask him, he'll tell you.
That's right.
All right, I'm here with Coach Bridges. Coach Bridges, 64 years of Landrum football. That's the most points ever scored, 74 points. So set a record tonight with that. So just kind of, if you want to give your post-game thoughts as far as everything overall, how about that?
Everything overall, we played pretty well, kept our composure, and you know they did a great job. The kids put the 74 points on the board, not the coaches. We just kind of guide the ship, and they do the rest. You know, they did a great job. Had a big night tonight.
The question is, can we see a snap one more time? Big Keeg wouldn't give us a snap tonight, but maybe we can work that in later.
Big Keeg's had a rough day today, so
tell
we'll let it slide.
Coach there's a bucket coming up behind him.
He's mad at me. We didn't get more than 74, so
there better not be a bucket coming up behind him.
There's a bucket coming up behind him.
Thank you, Coach. Good game.
Made you look.
Oh, goodness gracious, fans.
Let's go
I'm
on
telling
here.
you, were you entertained this evening watching this game? We certainly hope so.
Come on over here. Let's sit
Oh,
down and
well, I don't know if
say goodbye to all these fine folks here. We're going to.
I hope we've made some people happy this week.
Oh, I hope we have. I hope we have.
Reach out to our social media pages. Give us your opinion. That's fine. We can take the criticism.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure you can.
Hey, I can
This is
take
a very,
it as good as I can give
this
it.
is a very sensitive man. We just have to. He's in touch with his feelings, folks. So, but a great win. Back to seriousness here. In all seriousness, a great win here at Cardinal Station. One of the best nights ever. And I keep calling it Cardinal Station, but I've got
that's all right.
15 years of habits to break.
That's fine. I understand.
It's okay.
You are so full of emotion.
I like the Cardinal
right now,
Station at the Campbell Coliseum. How about you?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Steve just doesn't want to put that in there because he doesn't have the trademark.
Yeah,
on.
Steve bought the trademark on Cardinal or Campbell Coliseum. That's all it is.
You coming up this way, Coach?
He's making. Yeah, I'm trying to. He's already got T-shirts made.
Oh, I bet. I bet he does.
Vista Print will print anything, you know.
So, but a wonderful evening here. I mean, the offense exploded. I think our coaches kind of thought they'd have a good chance to score points and put some points up on the board. I don't think in any of their wildest imaginations and dreams did they think they could put up 34 in the first quarter and 74 overall.
And coming in, I really was scared. And I told the
was
truth.
too.
I mean, when you're facing an opponent that is winless, they have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And you're coming in thinking, hey, these guys have been waxed by a couple of opponents. But, look at those opponents that they got beat by.
Good
and
opponents.
look at the points that they put up on them. I mean, Henderson is a force to be reckoned with.
And he had his yards tonight, too. I mean, it's just fantastic. You need to come right here in the center of us here.
Yeah, let's
pull up a chair.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little eye candy for the ladies coming in here on Upstate Prepcast. Coach Justin Henson, who runs the sidelines down there. I wouldn't go that far, Kevin. And by the way, I appreciate you filling up that bottle over there and leaving it for us earlier.
I'll take it later.
All righty. So, Coach, fun night here at Campbell Coliseum. And
it was.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
It was an entertaining game for sure.
Next up is the Chesney Eagles down in old Chesney.
Yep, gotta go over to Mayo.
Man,
Ain't that Mayo High School over there?
That used to be, but Chesney, like Landrum, similarities in a lot of ways, to be honest with you. Moved from more of an option base to spread, and their offense has really took off. I got to see them week 0 this year, and they do have some good skill position, but I think our guys can win some of those battles up front, and I think we can put up points with them. I really do.
Well, only thing I can say is, as far as Chesney goes, they've got another Proctor. And I have seen every Proctor that has ever been born in that area over there play for Chesney.
They also have a fantastic environment, all those renovations and millions of dollars they point. It's going to be a fun environment. Hopefully it doesn't rain, because if it does, we're probably going to have to not be with you and bring you the Chesney broadcast on our station here.
And as a matter of fact, this was a sister station tonight, sister station of Upstate Prepcast next week with the Chesney crew.
We their press box, they don't have a visitors area like we do up here at Landrum. And
we're going to sit amongst the people next week.
And the home side only has the area for one radio, so we will be outside, but
right in amongst those Cardinal fans.
I've teased this week we were going to have like a video photo about what all goes into this, and if I gave you the dollar amount of what all goes into this, you would understand if we tell you if it rains or threatens to rain next week, you're not going to hear us.
No, we will be packing up the equipment.
We will still have a broadcast under our link, but it will be the Chesney audio, and me and Steve will come in at halftime and talk to you and
so you won't get it. You won't be as entertained.
Well, we might just kick in the middle of it and mute them a little bit, and
if we go to winning, we'll just take over their broadcast. Kick
right.
Andrew out of the out of the press box and say we're taking over.
Yeah, we'll just get somebody to pay for the NFHS. Well, that's where they cut the line.
Henson can do all our fighting for us.
That's right. We'll have him there on the phone, radioing us what's going on in college.
He's our official Googler now that our tweeter's gone.
Well,
we had a tweeter, now we got a Googler.
Well, I guess we need to get off the air here and let these fine people go, and we've enjoyed it.
Wave bye-bye, Coach.
We've been watching Landrum Cardinals football, all 74 to 34 points of it here versus Blue Ridge tonight at the Coliseum. Till next week.
Get me out of here, Percy.
I thought you was going to say take a kid to a ball game. That was our old colleague, right? So have fun, everybody. We'll see you next time. Hopefully on the sideline at Chesney. We may not be able to do video next week, even if it's dry.
Hug a family member tonight. Tell them you love them, okay?
So what I'm saying, in all seriousness, we may not be able to do video next night. Chesney does have a contract with NFHS. They may be exclusive video rights tied in, so we may not have video. But if we're outside, what I think we can do, though, we might just have the camera on me and Steve the whole game, and you can be entertained.
No, I don't think so. My mother doesn't need to see what I do on Friday nights.
Yeah.
She thinks I've been going
and
to
before
church.
This turns into Prepcast After Dark, this has been Kevin Jackson for Steve Roper. Justin Henson, Ryan Bunlett somewhere coming down the chimney.
I better go get the equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And
Ryan's like Santa Claus coming down through the chimney with a camera with care. So we're going to go cut this off and get out of here, but you'll hear our outro here. Thanks for listening, everybody.
The preceding Upstate Prepcast presentation was brought to you by Wings Etc., 2644 Bowling Springs Road, Bowling Springs. Good food, great times, award-winning wings, and amazing etc. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Your broadcast was brought to you by Wings Etc., by Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon, by the Bell, Carrington, Price & Gregg LLC Law Group, by Leaside Barn Quilts, by the Barbershop of Bowling Springs, by Chad Wagner State Farm Insurance, by Harrison's Workwear, by Jeff Parks and the Realtors at Brookshire Hathaway Home Services, C. Dan Joyner, Spartanburg, by JB Trees and Scapes, by the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, by GSP Security, by Game Day Barbecue, by Blue Ridge Tire, by Mahindra of the Upstate, by Hull's Hideaway Restaurant, Monterey, Virginia, by Warrior Trees, by J&L Lawn Service, by Home Run Cafe, by the C. Wright Funeral Home, East Main Street, Enid. Until next week when we meet again.
Elvis has left the building. Thank you and good night.